We're going on an adventure. Come on, chat, let's go. My name is Tyrex, and I love fucking dinosaurs.
Welcome to the fucking show.
If you ever come into this stream, expect to be naked and afraid. Hey, does my makeup look okay?
Is this what the guys in the pool hot tub category want?
I'm an astronaut. I like ass. Hashtag daddy issues. For 3 small payments of $39.99, you too can have daddy issues. Daddy, sorry. 10 out of 10 would recommend dad bods.
Doesn't even go here.
Chat, would you say I'm fun? Tell me I'm fun. Chat, tell me I'm fun. Am I fun? Am I fun? Am I fun?
This is totally normal.
The food. Angles.
My brain's like a goldfish, you know this.
I flourished.
Jupiter's close to Earth, and so I am going to Uranus. The second I think about putting it in my mouth, I want to vomit. That's what she said. Also, that's what I'm saying about hot dogs. Because I don't give a fuck. Merry fucking Christmas!
Let US love you.
No! Bill, different! This is my swamp! Ooh, what's that? Welcome back, bitch! And I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want in my swamp. I'll dance on your grave like this. Don't get distracted by the booty. Stop looking at my butt. Will this fix your depression?
Help me, Obi-Wan. You're my only hope.
I have shoes on indoors. Why? Because I'm neurodivergent and I don't get shit done unless I have my shoes on. I have not liked who I am for one moment of this 30-year existence. Hey, my eyes are right here. How do you think this is pronounced? Because I pronounce it back and nutty. I'm being showered with biddies. I wish it was titties. No, I'm just kidding. But I kinda do wish it was titties. I'll be showing them off all the time. Woo! How's your Wednesday going? You should sleep naked if you want. Here I stand, naked as fuck in the day, and your balls rage on. The cold never bothered them anyway. I hope your Wednesday's going good. I hear a heartbeat. Oh shit! Ah! I'm gonna go now. Mom! Stepmom, what are you doing? You guys want to see my reenactment of being in the club? Then somebody goes, Ty, get on the dance floor. And I go, I gotta pee.
Say no to that. Not today, Satan.
Come on, bitch. The stairs. He's on the stairs. Chrissy, wake up. I don't like this. Chrissy, wake up. Hey guys, I have a question. You want to play mermaids? If I just yell profanities of it, you're such a fucking bitch. And that, chat, is how you get what you want. Hold on. A hot dog is a taco.
Let's play mermaids.
Okay, let's play mermaids. Come on, guys. Okay, guys, I have to poop. Also, don't look at my hairy armpits. I am a mammal, and I grow hair in my armpits, okay? I try to shave it off, but sometimes I forget. We're not just Gandalf. We're sexy Gandalf. Double chin just kills me. Just
Look, this is my best impression of Ty.
This is the face of a shameless pooper. Just poopy face. Poop and poop and poop. You can't twerk to Ohio is for lovers. What do you say about this? Anything about this? Wow! Honey, smash or pass Pikachu?
Pass. Pikachu's a homie.
You can't smash your homies?
What?
Mom? I need some alone time, Mom! Ah! not funny. The mods get just the tip. Yes, the mods will get the tip. They're making it weird. Just the tip to see how Mom, I'm trying. Mom, you need to leave stream. I love you so much. Mom, please don't listen to stream anymore. Just mute me. You can't invent the wheel if your dick's out.
Dance has been drinking this year. He's been watching you while you sleep. Drink your Cokes and shut up.
Ah, get off my dick, you naked piece of fuck. Why are their lights turning red? Oh, shit! Oh! Let's try to make a walrus noise. I can't tell the difference. He's man-spreading. Let's get it. Let's go take a closer look.
Okay, bitch. Sure. Hands in the air.
If I only could, I make a deal with God.
And if I only could, I'll make a deal with God.
Called demonologist. Ooh, a glass. What the fuck? Come into my spider web. Come into my spider web. Nom, 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 nom. Festus Crex. Festus Crex and Tyrex sitting on the decks, eating checks and cooking Tex-Mex while we're having sex.
Cindy, the bathtub's leaking.
Cindy, the TV's leaking.
I'm a genie in a bottle. You gotta rub me the right way. Adore you, but Rogo.
Shit.
Uh-oh. Ah, it's a child! Right. Okay, let's see if the fog will work, guys.
Bro, shut up. Shut the fuck up. I am a god.
I learned nothing.
Oh god. Oh shit. Stop. This is gonna be bad. No.
I start to get in my head, and then my palms get sweaty, and then my knees get weak, and then my arms are heavy, and then there's vomit on my sweater already. It's mom spaghetti. Hi, Mr. Brightside. Chill, motherfuckers! Get on the fucking train or I'm gonna whoop your fucking ass! No!
Use your imagination.
Are you a fun guy? Okay, I'm gonna give it my best ooh-woo. Can we get an ooh-woo from Viz? Ooh-woo! Sweet dreams are made of cheese. Who am I to disagree? Travel the world and the 7 cheese. Everybody's looking for cheeses. Some of them want to use you. Some of them want to be abused. Die, bitch, die. I just don't want my horse to die. Oh, fuck. I'm definitely gonna fall off a cliff. This is not gonna go well. Look it. I could do all sorts of things here. Yes. Caramel.
On the tip. Yes.
Oh, it's beautiful. Hi, baby. Is it gonna die? Uh-oh. No! My tail, it did look flaccid for a second, but I know how to fix that. The best part of waking up is breakfast after a nut. I'm a witch. Can I get a...
Oh yeah.
Do you remember, chat, if it lasts longer than 4 hours, you should call a doctor. Okay? Yeah. Whoa, princesses, I am back. Guys, those are the longest I've been away in, like, since ever, I think. Like, maybe not ever. I think it took 2 weeks for an Alaskan cruise, like, when I first started streaming. Guys, I forgot to stream. I don't know where my fucking buttons are, and I forgot to raise my goddamn subboard. Thank you for the... Hi, I guess. You guys are supposed to say hi first, you fucking wieners. Anyway, guys, thanks for the resubs and shit. I didn't erase my shit before I left, and we left so soon. What are you doing? Dogs, thank you for the 10 months. Drum, thank you for the... Oh my god.
You come back, princess.
You little poo head. What the hell's wrong with you? Guys! Drum! Drum's officially a baby. Guy, dude, I'm gonna... Oh, wait. This is already filled out. Oh, what the hell? Oh, Kexus, thank you for the freaking 2 months. Dude, okay, hang on. Sash, thank you for the year. Freaking Warren, thank you for the year. Ball, thank you for the tier 3 wiener. Thank you for the bits.
How we say hi.
Say hi differently. Say hi differently. Guys, I have so many stories. I'm gonna cry. Stop! Stop!
It's a welcome home party.
Oh, Boro! Guys! Thank you! J-Tech, thank you for the bits. Ben, thank you for the bits. Hang on, I have to say hi and thank you to everybody or else you guys are gonna hate me and decide never to come back. Okay, if you guys are here, first of all, the things I need you to know, it's my mom's birthday. You have to wish my Merm a happy birthday. It's also Catastica's birthday, who is one of my mods. I don't think she's here right now, but when she is here, I expect you to party. Okay, anyway, it's my mom's birthday. She's very cute. I was gonna maybe proposition this on the phone, but I heard that she freaking fell while I was out of town and she's hurted, so I don't want to force her to do this, but I was gonna maybe proposition her coming and playing a scary game for her birthday, but I'm not gonna do that. Hi Troopy, hi Merm, hi Dogs, hi Sylvana, thank you for the 5 gifted. Dude, I gotta erase my subboard if you guys are gonna do crazy shit. Don't do anything crazy. Don't do anything crazy till I do that, okay? Guys, I think I put real milk in my fucking coffee. Look, I got a Canadian coffee mug. I was in Canada. I didn't want to come back. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of fucking sucks here. But, like, if I taste it, it, like... Like, I can't tell. There's something wrong. Zeus, thank you for the 2 months. It's either that or like my soy milk one expired or something. I don't know. I think I need to make a new coffee. I have so much to do. Guys, we stopped stream on Sunday. I got ready for the cruise, dropped the dogs off, and then freaking packed my ass off. Immense! I'm talking here! Thank you for the 10 gifted. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. Okay, in Minecraft. Thank you for the 10. Guys, stop doing stuff. I have to erase my thing. I don't know why. I have to erase my stuff. This is me and your mom. Anyway, I'm saying things. Now I'm all discombobulated. You ruined it. It's ruined. Anyway. I haven't had any time since last stream to this stream to do like any life stuff. I was supposed to like check on my garden and shit. We got in so late last night. Okay, anyway, hi everyone. Hi Froze, hi Oblivious, hi Votto, hi Sash, hi Wern. Thank you for the resubs by the way. Hi Wolfen, hi Ben, hi Casey, hi Villainous and Cryptid and dead. Ball, thank you for the tier 3 for 17 months. Why does it feel like so much longer? It's probably all the torture that I've had to endure. Hi Jurassic, hi Trans Girl, hi Daika, hi Dopamine and Big Boss and Immense. Thank you for the 10 gifted. And John and Sticks. I'm not very good at this anymore, guys. I'm just gonna start yelling words. And Barry and French Toast. We don't even have French Toast to chat. And Astari's Milky Thighs. Number one Garrus lover. Oh shit, that's me. Never mind. That was just my alt account. John, thank you for the bits. Your girl's gone for a week and attacker. I know, what the fuck, level 8? Hi, Jonah. I saw auroras. I'm gonna tell you guys the stories if you'll stop this motherfucking train. Hi, Drum, it's good to see you. Alerts are kind of quiet. Good. Guys, all my shit's broken. I didn't do anything before stream. I just went live. Am I supposed to do stuff? I don't know how to do it. Savannah, thank you for the 5 gifted. Hi, Pablo. Hi, Casey. Hi, Nachua. Hi, everybody. My trip was great. Thank you for asking or telling me or saying whatever. Hi, Dreadnought. Hi, No Skill. Hi, Big Boss. Hi, Oboro. Hi, Dylan. Hi, Archer. Yeah, my mom's okay. I just am mad that she didn't tell me. Thank you for the 10 months, dude. I appreciate you. But yeah, everyone wish my mom a happy birthday or else. Zeus, thank you for the 2-month Prime sub. I appreciate you. You did it. Hi, Cap America. Bo, thank you for the 14 months. Look at all these resubs. Oh my god. Thank you, Noctua, for the bits. I appreciate you. I had a great time, Oblivious. Thank you. Thank you. Blondage, thank you. It was so fun. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hi, Aries. Hi, Rick. I know I'm in her kisses. Hi, Judgment Day. It was so good. I'm gonna tell you guys all the things. This is what it felt like sometimes, except colder. I need to make new coffee. Guys. I think I put milk in mine because Viz brought real milk coffee creamer, which was pretty rude. And it's really easy to, like, I'm gonna have to bring them in here. They look the same. Hi, Tiger. Hi, Bo. Thank you for the 14 months. Guys, I'm gonna have a meltdown. Hi, Toast. Welcome in. Hi, good boy. Hi, Lola. Good job. Good time on your cruise all as well. Let's go. After being stuck in the hospital. Oh my god, I'm sorry, Rick. JTech didn't feed us. I know. I saw in Discord. I think we have to ban JTech. I think we have to, like, file a Twitch report to make it so he can't stream either, because that's so, like, irresponsible of him to not feed you guys. I gave him explicit written instructions on all of your guys' preferences on Taco Tuesday etiquette. I gave him, Ball, you little shit. I thought it was gonna die. That's why I didn't say anything. You little poo head. John! Guys, can we get some exclamation point balls in chat? Balls, not balls. John, I don't think we have a command for you, but we can put exclamation point John if you'd like. Hi, Toy. Oh, I'm so sorry, Rick. That's brutal. I hope you're doing okay. Can you make me some coffee too? I will. I promise. Tell chat to not be crazy, and then I will. Thank you for the follow, by the way.
I think chat missed you.
I need you guys to, I need you guys to not, Hold on. I need, Frosé! God damn it! I need you guys to not, okay? It's day 2 of the month. Okay? You have plenty of the month to go send money to other streamers who are not so mid. I'm a below mid streamer. Oh shit, it's level 10. Is our first order of operations a bark? Hi, Kai. Is it Kira or Kyra? Welcome in. I see you got gifted a sub. I hope you enjoy the emotes. Okay, something really weird is about to happen for anybody who's new. When we get to a level 10 hype train.
Day 2 of do all the things you mean.
No. False. Okay, what? Huh? What am I even saying? Thank you, Grumpy, for the bits. Hey, stop interrupting me. My brain's not working. Vado! Tier 3 for 90 months. No, I don't think I'm okay, J-Tech. I'm like struggling to be alive. I'm so unbelievably sleep deprived. Thank you for the tier 3. I don't have a soundboard, so I'm gonna act like I'm pressing a button and just act like this isn't me, okay? Wow, Vado, thank you for the tier 3. Okay, so the deal is if we get to a level 10 hype train, which we have gotten halfway to level 11, what happens is that you guys have to bark for me, and I want you guys to bark for me with your whole chest, okay? It gets weird in here. Just do it. Just join the club, okay? Bark, 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 bark for me. Bark for me. Bark, 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 bark. Bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark, bark. Bark, bark. Bark, 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 bark. Are you guys barking? Bark for me. More bark. Less problems. That's what my grandma always used to say. Vado, thank you for the 500 freaking bits. 519, thank you. Stop! Hey! I don't think I'm okay. I had to let you know I was here. Well, I appreciate you, Grumpy. I appreciate you. Don't have to. I'll catch up eventually. I'm just far behind on chat because I'm panicking. Hi, Clabbers. It's good to see you, guys. If I missed your hello message, please say it again. I have been very distracted by just being alive today, and also the fact that I made my coffee with real milk, and so now I have to pour it down the drain and make new coffee. I also haven't eaten today, which is not good. I rolled out of bed. There was a 2-hour time change from Alaska time to here, and it's fucking me up. So technically right now it's 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. Alaska time. Hiya, Caxis. Don't stare at me. That's rude. Anyway, that's kind of on us for giving J-Tech written instructions. Yeah, well, okay, yeah. Oh, I see the error of my ways. I should have given him like a voice memo, right? Because J-Tech can't read. Shit, guys, is this my fault? Am I the problem? Did I do bad? I forgot he can't fucking read. Oh, I didn't draw any pictures. Oh my God! I have failed you, chat. I have failed you. Oh no, I just failed you like Obi-Wan failed Anakin in his journey to the dark side. Fuck. How could I have done this? I can't believe that was such an oversight. I was just in such a rush. What did you, okay, I need to know. Cause like J-Tech, I saw on the camera, I saw that J-Tech was around the basement, okay? Because I do monitor you guys down there. I know that Speedy has dug a hole in the center of the earth. That's how I know. But I need, like, I saw him there. What did he do? Did he do anything? Guys, by the way, thank you for the level 10 hype train. Let it leave, okay? Let it leave. It's gonna leave, and then I'm gonna erase the goddamn board. What was I saying? This is gonna help me remember. Yay, hype train. Okay, I forgot to breathe. Dude, I'm forgetting everything. Hi, Travis. Hi, Clabbers. Guys, you make sure you're getting dinos, by the way. Thank you, dogs. I hope you have a good commute. And I hope you, wait, hang on. Left your headphones at home, so I'll be lurking on mute. Oh, shit. Never mind. I thought you said you were going to go home. Never mind. Okay. Anyway. I hope you have a good work day. Hi, Orion. It's good to see you. J-Tech needs pictures and hieroglyphics. My fuck. Just call me J-Tech. I've got one single brain cell, and you notice it's working overtime too, and we really appreciate the work that it does. I'm gonna tell you, I received a tracking number created for the package that you sent out. You did? Oh shit! So guys, I have a problem. This was through no fault of my own, maybe just a little bit, but I packed all the packages that I was supposed to send you guys. I packed them all, and then I showed them to you on stream. Remember that? Remember how I was like, oh, I'm gonna send these while I'm gone, la 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 la. Okay, so unfortunately, Viz was supposed to take those down to my mom's so that she could drop them off at the post office because it was a Sunday, and he did not. And so the packages are all in my living room still. All the pair packages. So now I have to do that. Guys, I forgot everything. I didn't forget. Viz forgot. I said, honey, make sure you take these packages. And then he got home and I was like, honey, why didn't you not take those packages? He was like, oh. So anyway, dude, our life has been very hectic. And then Viz is, oh God, it's just going to be a lot. Viz has to do a bunch of work shit and we're both going to die, I think. Just remember us fondly, okay? If we on our gravestone, except for I'm not gonna have a gravestone, light my body on fire, please. Put me into a boat on the ocean, and then I want somebody with an archer and a flaming arrow to go, and then let it go, and then it lights my boat on fire, and then I slowly slink off to the end of the world, and then my body just goes over the edge of the world, okay? Because we all know the Earth is flat. We all know it. And anyone who's around Earther, banned. Anyway, that's what I want. I want a dope ass archer with huge muscles, like Rhea Ripley. Okay, write that down. That's in my last will and testament. How's your day going? It was good. Yeah, vacation was great. I haven't even started talking about it because chat has been so rambunctious. Hi Dingus, hi trans girl, hi lady, hi Jeffrey. I am blaming Viz Dreadnought. It's his fault. Hi everybody. Yeah, Viking burial. Sounds like you need another vacation. Dude, I need to just sit and stare at a wall. Our vacation was so like go, go, go. Regarding the hole, you may or may not have seen the basement filled with their burning remains. Wait. Burned remains of Play-Doh, feathers, cardboard, and croutons. Oh, it sounds like it might have been you. Why croutons? Croutons are great. Why are you lighting those on fire? You should have eaten those. I know you guys were starving. Why did you light them on fire? Hi, Yikes. It's so good to see you. Hi, Sash. Yeah, give me a Viking burial. Like my orange top cat tiger, 2 brain cells fighting for 3rd place. Dude, that's JTech's reading cells. No, it's a triangle. Airsoft. Shit, just show me a picture and I'll be like, yes. I just need a picture. Don't show me proof though. I don't need any proof. Triangle Earth supremacy. I'm a tetrahedron earther. I'm actually a donut earther occasionally as well, but then I see, you know, a person talking about flat Earth and I'm like, makes sense. And then I just saw Airsoft talking about triangle Earth and maybe triangle Earth is where it's at. Shove my ashes in fireworks. Oh, fuck yeah, Taz. Let's go. Going out with a bang. I deep fried. It's good to see you. Hi, Magus. Oh my God. I lit the kitchen on fire. Does that count? What the fuck, Villainous? Why would you do that? Why would you light the kitchen on fire? You know that's where the tacos come from. I road tripped all the way to Richmond. Brooklyn, thank you for the 7 months. I appreciate you. I road tripped all the way to Richmond from Southern Cali. Holy shit! To go to, is it called Odorous? I don't know how to pronounce that. Guar's Viking Burial and Guarbecue Festival. 'Twas an adventure. I don't know what those are, but they sound like a lot of fun and I would like to go. I heard Vicodin Burial. I can't make jokes about that. We are in an opiate pandemic, don't you know? Thank you, Daniel. It was great. It was a really good vacation. Before I start telling stories, okay, hang on. One's a chat if you want me to go remake my coffee so that I don't shit my pants with this full dairy coffee. 2's in chat if you want me to erase the board first, okay? 3's in chat if you want me to just do nothing and just sit and stare at you. Because I can do that. Okay, 1 and 2. Okay, I gotta get new coffee because I'm gonna end up in a world of pain. Also, guys, fun fact: your girl in the middle of the airport yesterday had an ovarian cyst rupture, and so I had to take. So I took a bunch of ibuprofen, not like a bunch. It was the recommended dose. The ibuprofen and Tylenol, and then it wasn't enough. So I had to dip into my emergency medication and my emergency nausea medication because I thought I was going to vomit. And it was so fucking painful. I literally, you guys, was walking through the airport like I had a stick up my ass. It literally was like this. Like that. Just like that. Just. and Viz was power walking. So anyway, stick up her ass ties going like this. But unfortunately, the anti-nausea medications make me extraordinarily loopy. And so I was on the plane high as fuck. Like, I do not like being like that. So anyway, that's another reason why I'm a little dingy today. And also, like, my entire stuff is fucked. Yeah, it was awful, CVU. It could not have happened at a worse time. I literally went back. Viz and I were at the little like club area. What am I saying? Anyway, I'm gonna be dingy today. I'm gonna be a little weird. But anyway, we were at the little club area. I started feeling a little something. I was like, maybe that's just like, maybe I just have to fart or something. Maybe there's just little gas pains going around. It turns out that was not the case. I just sat in the bathroom and cried. And then I came out and it was very obvious that I was not well. And Viz was like, are you okay? And I was like, nope. So then I was like, you know what? The only thing that's going to help in this scenario, because I don't have a heating pad, I don't have anything. So I took my little medicines and then I ate a brownie, which also made me feel like I was going to throw up. But the chocolate did help. I ate like
5 months.
Just stuffed my face with a brownie.
Are feeling better today.
They're not, honestly, CVU, but I really appreciate the positive words to them. Anyway, if you guys were here last year, literally a year ago at the end of the month, I had an ovarian cyst that didn't rupture, and it was the size of a grapefruit, just chilling in there, and I had to have it removed surgically. So that was fun. I still have the scars, mentally and physically. Just kidding. Mentally wasn't that bad, but it sucked. Clearly you needed a rideable suitcase. I know, I should have. Viz was like, do you want me to put you in a freaking wheelchair? And I was like, absolutely the fuck not. So I just huffed it. Thank you for the 5 months, by the way, CVU. Hi, dude. Thank you for the good eve. Oh, wait. I forget that you're in the evening time. Good evening. Never trust a fart. Okay, I didn't shit my pants. I want to make that very clear, okay? I did not poop my pants. Please do not buy me Crocs. Why are Villainous and Ball yelling about Crocs? I literally have them right there. Anyway, Katie, vacay was so good. It was awesome. But yeah, my favorite part of your trip was your anti-nausea glasses. Dude, my anti-nausea glasses, fuck. They have saved me because every single time I get into a cab or an Uber. See, I said Uber. Guys, I don't think I'm amongst the living today. I think I've passed on. Hi, Zach. I don't think I'm amongst the living. I'm gonna say some weird shit. Dude, the wheelchair in the airport is princess status. Never turn that down. No, my pride. I don't know. It's like familial because my mom does the same thing. But like accepting and asking for help is not something I do ever. I don't do it. It's not. Mm-mm. No, I'm fine. Anyway, so I walked around like two wings of the airport. Like I had a stick up my ass because I was just actively trying not to cry. But now I'm here. Wheelchair, I ain't no bitch. No, dead ass though. It's not like a badge of honor either. Viz hates it. He's like, dude, let me help you. I like tried to carry my bags and shit. It was not, he had to like, he kind of had to scold me a little bit. Because you need to eat. No, I'm not hungry, Mom. You're not my real mom. How's your mom today, if you don't mind me asking? She's 57. 57? Yee. Hi, Snow Wife. I just want to say thank you. Wait, say that I love your emotes. I'm glad I got gifted sub. Let's go, Snow Wife. I love it. I'm glad that you like it. We have a lot of different ones and we're constantly updating them. I have, my fall ones are going to probably come out in the next couple of weeks. We're spoopy season. I need her to do some slides. Okay, I didn't even bring those on vacation, to be very clear. I brought my damn new, what are they called? Birkenstocks. I just got them because my friends and you guys bullied me into getting Birkenstocks because he said my Jesus sandals weren't good enough. My Jesus sandals are right there. They're great. Tiger, do you want a aggressive affirmation card or a nice one? Aggressive or a therapet? I turned 33 yesterday. Happy birthday, Judgment. Can we get some happy birthdays in chat for Judgment? There's gonna be spoopy ones. Yeah, dude. I have a bunch of spoopy ones that we we drop every fall. And then I'm also gonna have my spoopy merch again. I'm very excited. Pride to Society make Viz ask and then beep motherfucker, get out of the way. You pick? Okay, I'm just gonna do the aggressive ones. Okay, here's an aggressive affirmation card. Don't half-ass anything. If you're gonna fuck it up all the way. Yeah! Yeah! If you're gonna fuck it up, do it all the way, okay? I don't want any half-ass bullshit in this chat, okay? You gotta put your whole ass into your fuck-ups. Hi, Egg! It's good to see you! Okay, anyway, let me go dump out this coffee that's going to kill me. Hi, Sticks. Can you mail me that card? I can take a picture of it and then go to Kinko's, if that still exists, and print out the picture and then put that into an envelope and then put that into a box and then put that into another box and then smash it with a hammer! Put your whole ussy into it. Yeah, exactly. And also your whole ass. Even if you're a man. Hi, Solitary Fairy. It's good to see you. I'll throw my whole booty. Let's go. Oh, hell yeah. Do you like that seagull ass, by the way? Oh, my God. Staples does that. No, I'm going to throw it back all the way to a Kinko's.
Never gonna let you down. Never gonna turn around and desert you.
Why do I kind of like that? Why is that not nearly as bad as the original? Anyway, I do it gets me every time I see it. I love it. Okay, hang on, guys. Before Ball yells at me and starts like throwing donations at me, let me go get my coffee, please. I need you guys to, okay, listening ears on, okay, chat? Listening ears. Everybody who can listen to me right now, go like this. Okay? Go like this. Listen. Listening ears. If you can listen, if you can hear me, do this, okay? And then sit on your hands, okay? Sit on your hands until I get back. And then everybody, shut the fuck up. Shh. Okay, you have to just quiet time and sit on your hands. Okay, I'm gonna go make me some coffee that's not gonna result in me violently shitting myself. Okay, goodbye.
What the fuck?
Smoke weed every day.
Guys, before I put this in my coffee,
Here comes my ding dong.
I'm not even done making coffee. What's wrong with you people? What are you doing? Basumas! By the way, okay, let me tell my story, then I'm going to ignore you. I'm ignoring you. Look this is the real milk coffee. This is my milk coffee. Huh? Look at this! I need somebody to be responsible! Okay, goodbye. Okay, guys, I made my coffee. Okay, hang on. I made my coffee. Look at these Canadian syrups that we got from Canada. Look. We got maple syrup from Canada. Look, it's a product of Canada. Look. Are there any Canadians in chat? Can I get adopted? I don't like you here anymore. I want to go home. But actually I don't, because home is here. I want to find a new home. I need to be adopted. Okay, put in the applications. I'm gonna go get my toast. Okay? Adopt me, please, save me! Oh, hang on! Hang on!
How does one get sleep with insomnia? 3 days 6 hours of sleep lol.
Okay, I gotta erase my shit. Digbat, hi! How does one sleep with insomnia? 3 days, 6 hours sleep. Oh my god. Go to the doctor. Okay, anyway. Maple syrup is so good. Dude, I love maple syrup. I could drink that shit. It's so good fizz. Okay, anyway, I'm back. Oh my god, I'm out of breath because I had to run back and forth so much. Okay, hang on. I have to eat my toast before it gets soggy. Anyway, guys, how was your week? Tell me the best part about your week because I didn't know anything because I was on a ship. Tell me the best part of your week. Or something you're looking forward to. Not again! Immense, I almost choked on my toast. Don't you dare. I'm out of breath. Ben, thank you for the lurk. Anyway, Ben, thank you for the bits. Aurora, thank you for the bits. John, Immense, you guys are all in big trouble. I told you to sit in your hands with your listening ears on. And Frose said sit on D's. That's so rude. Also a little sus. Ayo. Anyway. Oh my god. Okay, hang on. Don't yell at me. I didn't do anything. No, what? Snow's wife, you're doing great. You're doing great, sweetie. I blame JTAC, absolutely. That's so messed up. Silk knows they don't make milk. I know! Or the other ones need to look different. Good lord. Hi Brian, it's good to see you. Welcome in. Hi Icky. I also made my coffee. I have pumpkin. Dude, I put pumpkin spice sprinkles in it. That's what these little sprinkles are. It's nutmeg and cinnamon. Okay, anyway. See me too, I hate it here. I know, it's so bad, Snow's wife. Here, we're all gonna go to Canada, okay? Let's all hold hands. But yeah, Chris, the vacation was amazing. Hi, Thor. I do need to erase the subboard. Dingback, you're the doc. No, you're a doc, though. They give you meds. Good. Thank you again for the bits, and thank you for all the love, guys. Thank you. I survived the week. That's a positive. I got the Metal Gear remake, and I'm halfway through it. I love it. I had the first person leave AMA, so that was interesting. Isn't that always fun? Usually they leave AMA in the most dramatic way possible. Just kicking and screaming. Best part was seeing you come home and JTech going to the basement. Hell yeah. JTech will be punished. Okay. I'm only gonna give him. I'm gonna give him half ply toilet paper for Taco Tuesday, and he's gonna have a time. Pacer, hi! My Canadian friend's blood is 95% maple syrup and 5% apologies. I think I can get my numbers to match those. You really did commit to the whole fuck it all up mantra by adding pumpkin spice. Of course I did! Nanda, how did your move go? I saw that you're like back to normal streams. How's the roommate situation? I'm sure it looks like you guys are having so much fun. I'm actually so jealous. Best part was watching stream today. Hopefully I'll start on my wish list model kits. Ooh! That's exciting. What's AMA? Against medical advice. So if you're in a hospital, other than like a psych, like grippy socks vacation type situation.
I got a surprise for you. I think you will like it.
I need somebody to be responsible! Okay, goodbye. Okay, goodbye. Okay, I actually really like that one. Can I get some dubs in chat for egg? Because that one fucks. That's a good one. Usually when it's like, I have something you like, it's actually something that I hate. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands, sorry. What am I doing? What was I talking about? I was talking about something. Shit! I was talking about Canada, and then I was talking about, oh, AMA, against medical advice. So, technically, if you are an adult who has capacity, and so we use a couple of indicators to rule whether somebody has capacity or not to make decisions for themselves, like cognitively. And usually people have this, other than like severely demented patients, kids, or people on grippy sock vacations. And so if you are being treated at a hospital and you're like, fuck this, I don't want to be here, it usually happens with people who have addiction issues and they want to leave to resume what they were doing. So like in surgery anyway, we'd have people with like necrotic limbs and stuff, and they just wanted to get to a point where they were functional, not cured, and be able to leave and resume what they were doing. Unfortunately. And so they would get really violent and like try to leave and yell and scream. And it's like, you just have them sign a form. Hi, you're leaving against medical advice. You cannot sue this hospital for not treating you because we're attempting to treat you, and it is of your own volition that you are exiting out that door. And if you die or get a more severe infection or whatever, that's on you kind of thing. At that point, we are advising against it. And then they can leave, walk out the door. It's usually very, God, every single time I've had a patient leave AMA, it's in like the most like just dumb way. They're just like freaking out over nothing. Like, oh my God, this nurse didn't get my ice chips quick enough, so I'm gonna spit in her face. Literally. Like, that is literally, like, we had to amputate a guy's leg, and he was spitting at nurses because they wouldn't let him leave. And they were like, sir. And also, guys, what's fucked up is that if they leave AMA, you can't put them in like wheelchairs or anything. And so this poor man with one leg would have had to just crawl. It was so bad. We finally convinced him to stay, but he was like spitting on people and fucking freaking out and calling everybody names and all that stuff. Yeah, why are people, dude, I don't know what it is about people going into the hospital. It just enables them to become full-blown psychopaths and treat everyone around them like dog shit. It's insane. People are on their worst behavior. It's like taking care of 50-year-old toddlers. I know this song. I think I've heard that song. I like it. Sometimes I feel bad for JTech, but that will make the rest of us suffer too. I know. He will make you suffer inadvertently. The move was stressful. Living with Liz is a dream. It sounds so fun. Back to normal streams. Which of your past streams would be considered normal? I was asking Manda. I started school again, a movie to a better apartment. Let's go! With Sparky. Yeah, so basically signing yourself out of advice. Yeah, exactly. So it limits the liability of the doctors and the hospitals. So
My grandfather's dealing with this. He got advanced stage dementia and constantly wants to get out of the nursing home. Yeah, CVU. So like if you're like severely demented, then you lack capacity to be able to make decisions to keep yourself safe. And so we'll put people in like memory care units and things to keep them safe. Also, guys, can we talk about the fact that you've done 14,000 bits today? I'm going to fight you. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I'm fighting you all. Put them up. They were going to be discharged in like 2 days and they were just like, fuck you. Ugh. My grandpa Ian made his Zoe out of the hospital after 3 years of cancer because he wanted his pain to stop. A good thing to do there is hospice care, end of life care. If you're just like pain management is the focus in your kind of end stage disease, hospice is awesome because they can do so much to keep you comfortable. And hospice there's a lot of, I should do a Medical Monday about this. There's a lot of misinformation about what hospice means. It's not necessarily like death is imminent. I mean, death is imminent for all of us. I hate to be that person. But it is. So like, it doesn't mean that like death is, in the next week or whatever. It just means that the focus goes from curative to comfort. No! Thank you for the bits. It goes from curative measures that could cause more suffering to comfort measures. And there's a lot of good in hospice. I'm a big fan of hospice. I've worked for multiple hospice programs, recommended people to hospice. My grandpa went on hospice. Like hospice is it can be wonderful for people and really make them comfortable toward the end. Thank you for the follow. Hi Mo. This dude was sitting next to me at the hospital. Did I had diverticulitis? He and his girlfriend were arguing in Lynn. He requested, oh God, for diverticulitis. I hate that. Ah!
So I found this page on TikTok that takes famous songs and puts them as different genres or put them in different music eras.
Oh shit.
That's why the Rickroll sounded country and that Dio song sounded like it was sung by Frank Sinatra.
Is it AI? Is it the artificial intelligences? Hi, Jess. I mean, I'm all for patient advocacy since nursing and physician staff can be bad apples or we can be overwhelmed, but it's nasty in general. Yeah. People are nasty. Like my aunt is a nurse in the ER and she's gotten kicked, spit on, thrown up on, pooped on, poop thrown at her. Is it the AIs? I can't even tell. I feel like a fucking 80-year-old. Is that the AI? Is that on the internet machine? That's what my grandpa used to call the internet. Oh my God. But yeah, no, Pacer, I completely agree with that. I would love medical education to be part of regular school. Hi, Reasonless. I'm sorry I asked for... Yes, I'm going to tell you guys. I haven't even talked about my vacation yet. I'm really excited too. Sorry to have you go on a tangent. No, Oblivious. I love talking about this shit. Did you wear the seagull Crocs? Absolutely not. I did not. My mother got home hospice was much better. 100%. Being comfortable at home. That's how I want to go. Hospital place that took care of my dad was a little godsend. If I ever win the lottery, I won't tell anybody that they're being on him. Oh, I love that. Thank you for the lurk, Hobo. I hope you're having a good day. Thanks for the welcome back. Is that on them Twitters? Is that on that Twitter machine? That Twitter machine. Sick!
Hope you ate a bag of kittens while you were in Seattle.
Anyway.
I hope you ate a bag of dicks where you were in Seattle. What? You know what, Sick? I hope you ate a bag of dicks. It's a burger plate. Fortunately, I don't know how to answer this question. I fortunately did not eat a bag of dicks, but also I unfortunately did not eat a bag of dicks as well. Dicks is In-N-Out? Better than In-N-Out? Wait, now I gotta go back to Seattle. Yeah, I had, oh my God, we went to this grilled cheese place in Pike Place. What was it? They made like cheese curds and shit. And I got, we got this turkey sandwich and a grilled cheese and tomato soup. Beechers, that was what it was. Yeah, we went to Beechers and then we got coffee at this place. It was above Pike Place. It was like you had to go up. What was it called? Story something? Storyville? I don't know. It was a really good coffee spot. Dude, Beecher's fucked. I wanted to get a whole thing of cheese curds to bring home, but I couldn't get that on the plane, number one, and have it be still refrigerated. And number two, I would have consumed the whole thing before getting on the plane, and that would have been, say it with me, chat, disastrous. And I also had a ovarian cyst rupture on the plane, which was pretty lit too. So I would have been throwing up, shitting myself. Would have been bad. Anyway, my wife with her hospital stay and the nurses and doctors were amazing, informative, and so helpful. There was some misunderstanding about personal preferences and comfort issues, but we ironed it out. I'm great. I'm glad that guys were able to communicate clearly. Guys, look at my Canadian mug. It has a moose on it. Canada, adopt me, please. God, I'm so sick of it here. By the way, it's been 40 minutes. I probably shouldn't ask this, but like I'm curious what the announcement was. You see that Micah Parsons got traded from the Cowboys to the Packers? No, because I hate the Cowboys and I don't pay attention to them. Hi, Dids. Hi, Puppers. It's good to see you. I really hope everyone has. I hope you do too, Orion. I'm so ready to adopt you. I'm in. Where do I sign? Or do I just pack my bags and go? Oh, they're late. Awesome. Hi, Reasonless. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Oh, dude, Shadow. I've been to the gum wall a couple times. There were so many people who were like taking these aesthetic photos. All I could think about is all the mouth juices on the gum wall. And it just like, I didn't want to touch anything. For those who don't know, Seattle has this, we went in and out of Seattle for the cruise, and they have this like little alleyway, like right below Pike Place, or Pikes Market, where they do all the fish and all the fun stuff. But it's like this like little offshoot, and there's gum on the walls. Gum with a G, okay? Gum, not the other word that shares two letters, okay? Not that one. Gum. I'm gonna end up saying the other one. Okay, anyway, gum on the walls. And it just is gross. It's gross. I don't like it. And like all these influencers and stuff are in there taking pictures. Like, I hate it. The cure to COVID-25 is on that wall. I think that COVID-25 is on that wall. Hi, Maggie. Hi, Ash. It's so good to see you. Guys, can I get a shout out for, Manda was just sitting here. Please shout out for Manda. Please shout out for Ash. Thanks, mods. Thanks. It's crazy how quickly it fills. They clean it off. I didn't know you guys were in and out of Seattle. I would have been at your Uber. Dude, we were in there so quickly. So like when we got there originally, we only had like an hour, until we got on the boat, so we just like chilled at a coffee shop, and then when we got back we probably had, I don't know, like 4 hours or something, and we just walked around a little bit. So it's really easy. 20 gifted subs will look with a wall. I would need 2,000 gifted subs. They clean it off every once in a while because it damages the brick. The mouth juices damage the brick. Is disgusting.
If I go to Seattle, I am gonna take a piece of gum off there and eat it. Yeah, that's right. I am a rebel. Screw my health.
Okay, guys, it turns out it was, I think just like extrapolating the data right now here in my head, that egg is the cause of the COVID-19 pandemic. I think the egg made out with the bat had COVID-19. That's what happened. I'm putting all the pieces together. Na 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 na. Should have pulled a Buddy the Elf and started. Dude, that's disgusting. No, Mo. Oh my God, I'm horrified at that thought, dude. It makes me want to gag. I can't even think about it. That's the grossest science fact I've ever heard, dude. Mouth juices damaging walls. All the enzymes. Ew. Excuse me. Okay, hang on. I need to erase the board so that I can get people on the board, okay? I can hear you because I have my headphones on, okay? Don't fucking do anything. Okay? Gotta put September. Oh, by the way, guys, I have dates for this Foopathon. Oh no, I'm running out of juice. Uh-oh. thing ran out of juice. Ah!
I think my house is haunted by a chicken. It's
Oh,
a
yeah.
poultrygeist, a foul spirit. I'm going to call an exorcist to help it cross to the other side.
I
Happy
think that's
spoopy
great.
season.
Happy spoopy season. Okay, I was able to do this one. Kind of. Kind of. Okay. I did it. I want to do this in like.
He's got a one-hand feel on the steering wheel, the other on.
What the fuck?
Ty, can you write me in red please? Praying gesture emoji.
Yes. September! Oh, that hurt my arm. Guys, I'm so excited for Spoopy season. Okay, hang on. We got ball. Wait, who wanted bee bread? Who dat? I don't have my glasses on. I can't fucking see. Okay, so I can get Sylvana, Immense, Ball, John, Frozen. Okay. Off. Off. Roth Reese's. Ah! Stop! Ah! List. John, Froth, Sylvana. That it? Immense. Okay. Hell yeah. Okay, guys, this ran out of juice, though. This is not good. Bad. It's out of juice. Fuck. Hang on. Okay. Sorry, guys. I didn't prepare for stream at all. Didn't prepare. I'm so unprepared. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. I'm getting an F on my grades. On my finals. No.
Maybe you should have brought home some jarred Seattle wall gum juice. Smile.
Ew. No. Gross. It goes. Ugh. Ah. Ah. Okay. Okay. Did it. I did it! Good lord! Took forever! My goodness! Okay, guys, I did it. 1,000 years. Yo, Maynard, no name, thank you for that. Thank you for the freaking sub. Thank you guys for the bits, by the way. Okay, I'm finally like at a spot where I feel like I can stream. So we have September, all the things, and now I'm gonna tell you guys about my vacation. Hi, Wally, who got on the board? It was you, John, Froth. It's very small.
Come on, guys.
Deep fried. Deep fried. So it's Ball, John, Froth, Reasonless, Deep Fried, Ahmed, Savannah. It is September, you guys. Yeah, by the way, you can get discounts. Like, I think you get like a 30% discount on like subs over 6 months or some shit. I don't know. But the resubs are cheaper if you subscribe in September. And then at the end of the month, we're going to do our spoopathon when subs go on sale. It's going to be, I think it's September like 28th or something. The 26th. It's a Friday. We're gonna start our spoopathon and go all the way into
What are we
October.
deep frying? Welcome back from your vacay. Still doesn't change the fact you've been ghost dragging these 20 months in a row.
That's crazy. Thank you for the 20 months, man. Don't be embarrassed. Doing prep stream is better than delaying it. You get rest and prepare like a chump. I know. We're doing it live. Hi, Solitary. Anyway, hi everyone. When is Dom-tember instead of September? You're gonna have to ask Twitch about that, because I want Dom representation as well. Man with no name, thank you so much for the resub, by the way. Bop, 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 bop. Sorry, I missed a lot of stuff. La 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 la. Hi Faye. Hi Wally. I'm just catching up on chat. These Jurassic Park quotes are sending me. Oh God. Oh, by the way, speaking of Jurassic Park, guys, I have a new YouTube. What? Oh my God. What am I okay? I don't think so. I have a new YouTube video out. Jesus. I'm like, just like, blah, 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 blah. We're just so hard today. I'm just stuttering. Guys, I think I'm like having a episode. Oh, great YouTube video. Thank you. So speaking of Jurassic Park, there's a new Jurassic Park survival horror game called Jurassic Park Survival. And I did a little like sneak peek, first look at the gameplay video. If you wouldn't mind bookmarking it and giving it a watch, it's like my first kind of recent news video review of the game, and like some little pieces that like you might have missed if you watched the gameplay originally when it came out. I think it was like a week and a half ago. So if you haven't yet, bookmark it and let me know what you think about the game. Personally, I think it's really exciting. So like in 2023 they announced this game and then went radio silent after that. And so I thought the game had gotten canceled because the dev studio just like didn't fucking say anything. And then they came out with a first look at gameplay video 2 weeks ago. Sorry, I'm trying to eat and talk and I shouldn't. Hold, please. Okay. Anyway. So, I made a video on it. That's the moral of the story. It looks really good. Peppers, I got some toast this morning. It was really yummy. Okay. So, here's the Earth. I need to show you guys all my vacation photos. I wonder if I can upload them to like a drive. I might do that. I might just upload all of my pictures Wonder how many I can put. Oh god, guys, look at the gum wall. Look at this. Look at how yucky. Isn't that gross? That's all gum. That's so yucky. Okay, I'm gonna make a drive of all of this. We went to the Seattle Aquarium yesterday, which was really cool. So I want you guys to see all of the stuffs that we did. Okay. La la la. Here's the little otters. Oh yeah, I got a little recordings of some crabbies. You're gonna dance on the line with me. I should have done this beforehand. I'm just gonna show you guys a bunch of stuff. I might even do like a vlog type thing. So that you guys can see like what the vacation was like. Okay, I'm just gonna select all of these. Because I think all of these will be good. Other than all my selfies. I took a lot of selfies. Okay, go here. And then show you guys this. Viz and I played bingo. We did not win, unfortunately. Which is very unfortunate. Okay, so then I'm gonna do all of this and all of this. Y'all, we saw somebody miss the boat. Straight up. Okay, I'm gonna put all of this here. Gonna do this and this. Then we'll be able to see all of the... You guys will be able to see all of the pics. Guys, we saw the Northern Lights! I saw with my own eyes the Northern fucking Lights. It was crazy. Cryptid, why did you take a picture of you going like this on my head? Are you trying to prove that I'm small or something? Why does that picture exist? Why you do that? Okay, I'm not gonna show you guys a picture of the people that were annoying. Why did I see that? And Alaska would have been the end of the world, but missing the boat in Mexico terrifies me. Dude, it was so bad. I'm gonna tell you guys the story. Then I am all up in a frenzy. Not like before when I was empties. Tell was never endings, taking this side by side together. Are you gonna dance on a line with... Guys, we saw lots of mushrooms, and I had to convince Cryptid to not touch them. They were like, they were white mushrooms with red speckles on them. And I could not keep her away from this fucking mushroom. It was so scary. She would not listen to me. Okay, hang on. I'm making a whole thing. Oh, Viz uploaded all the pictures of me with the puppies. So we went to sled dog boot camp, and there was a dog named Snickerdoodle that I was gonna steal because Snickerdoodle was chained to the wall. And he was one of the sled dog owners' puppies, but I still wanted to be their mom. Okay. So here's all these pictures. Here's all these pictures and these pictures. We saw lots of salmons. Guys, there's going to be like 300 pictures of me that I'm going to show you. There's that, there's this, that. Oh, I found some seagull stuff, but that's not because I am a seagull, okay? I need you guys to be nice to me, okay? Cryptid, are you okay if you and Bonks are shown on this? I always want to ask. I didn't post any pictures of you guys on my socials because it's just a lot, you know? Like I don't want you to deal with the shit that I deal with. Okay. Here's this, here's that, here's this, here's that. Here's this. And then I'm going to put all the Northern Lights pictures. Viz and I stayed up until like 2 a.m.
Did you buy those seagull socks?
No, I fucking didn't. No, I did not! No! Okay, here's all the Northern Lights. And then here's all the pretty views in Skagway. Here's this.
Welcome back at Ty
Thank you,
_X. How was
Half. I
your trip?
appreciate you, dude.
TyRX love TyRX love TyRX
Thank
love.
you so much. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna show you guys all of these pictures. I'm uploading them into a drive so I can just like go through it on my desktop so that you guys can see all the stuffs. La 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 la. Okay, so there's that. There's that. Oh my god, Viz got some of the. What am I doing in these? Some weird shit in a lot of these pictures. But Viz is so cute. Okay, here's this. Here's all this. Dude, we went on this like nature hike thing, and Cryptid the entire time was screaming Twilight quotes to the point where Viz and I were actively running away from her. Thank you for the 6 months, by the way, Half. We were actively running away from her to try to get away. Crazy Latina, thank you for the raid! Hi guys, welcome in! Hello! How are you? Welcome in, guys. I went on vacation recently, so I'm uploading a bunch of pictures to a drive to go through with everybody because I went on an Alaskan cruise. Crazy Latino, how was your stream? How'd you find us? I see your first time chatter. My raid alert didn't go off. Hell yeah. Why? Why you do that? Vampires are known for their love of nature and sunlight. Are they though? Did you bring the vest? I sure did. I sure did. Thank you, Poppers. I appreciate you. She did the she did the hoa hoa, and then she was running through the woods going, as if you could outrun me. As if you could fight me off. She was just yelling it. The whole time. There were people around, mind you. Recommended from a follower. Let's go! Thank you, Froze, for the lurk. I hope therapy goes well. Twilight's going back to theaters in October. Insane. Insane. Okay, so there's all this. Here's the cruise ship. Here's some pictures of little Viz and I. He was eepy in these pictures. Viz took some pictures of me. Here's these pictures. Guys, I wore this like leather dress thing and it was insane. Okay. Let's post this picture. Oh, I got a picture of Cryptid while she was scared of what was happening at the table next to us because there was some crazy shit that happened, and I will tell you about that, but I'm not going to show you pictures of the people because I don't want anything to like come back, you know? But guys, these people at dinner, it was genuinely the worst. Okay. And like on the way in, we flew into Seattle and we flew right next to Mount Rainier. It was really fucking cool. Okay, so then I'm gonna create include all the items, including burst. No, just the items. I'm gonna do actually no, I don't want to do an album. Do I? Okay, let me just do showing chat. Done. Okay. Then if I do this and I go, how do I do this? Share to, I'm so old. Why am I so old? I feel like a fucking boomer. Oh, share to drive. Okay. Still uploading items. Continue share. Continue. Drive. Creating a link. Okay. I'm doing it. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Hi, first clone. Never met a vampire. Looked at the sunrise. Said not a fan. Usually they always say ah, which I think is yeah. I think that they think they're pretty enough to go ah about. You know. I think. Thank you for the follow. I had no business saying all these outfits on vacay. Dude, I love going on cruises because I get to wear outfits that like I never wear otherwise. Okay, so then if I go to drive, do I have the things? I just don't want to accidentally dox myself. Home. You created this. Unsupported file type, my ass. Unsupported file type, my ass! Why you do this? Get link copied. Okay, maybe I can just copy the link to my Discord? And then I can do that? I feel like such a boomer. Okay. I think I did it. I'll just show it to you guys in Discord. Unsupport these. I'll kill you! Anyway. That leather dress really compliments you. Thank you! Yeah, dude. And then I posted something because usually when I post Viz and I, like I lose massive amounts of followers. And so I was like, oh, this will be funny. Ha ha ha. I'll post on Threads and Twitter. Like, oh, whenever I post my husband, I lose followers. The tweet or like my freaking, I'll show you guys. My post got like, I've never had a post so viral. 13,000 likes on Threads. And I don't even know how many views. Like, what the fuck? That's crazy. I never, ever, 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 ever would have thought that that was the way that it went. Because usually I just lose all my stuff. Okay, I just need to be careful about that. Should be good. Okay. Oh, hang on. How do I do this? I don't want this to pop up. I wonder. Hang on, y'all. I might have to share this in a different way. I just have to be careful about doxing myself. Albums, showing chat. Sharing settings. Manage access. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna upload it to a Google Drive and pray that that's okay. Wouldn't be such a big deal if I didn't have to worry about it. But send in Google Photos? No, stop. I don't know if I can do this. My account connected. And then like the file type isn't right. What the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna have to do this all. That's ironic because I love bodies of water and water-based features like lake streams and waterfalls. Me too. I want to go on a cruise one day. Feared wide open space. Oh yeah. You some of the boats are so big that like you can't really like tell that you're on a boat. Like our boat was so big it felt like a little city. Okay, I want to go on a cruise. Threads isn't nearly as toxic, dude. But like all of my Twitter, like my Twitter post, I think hit, I don't know, something insane. And like I stopped looking after a certain amount of time, but like it had 69,000 views. Haha, 69,000, nice. But like and all of them were like so nice. It was bananas. And then I posted like little fun facts about Viz. Like I don't know how it happened. Like across all my socials, people were so. I have never had something go that viral and have people be so nice. It was weird. It was so fucking weird. I have a tough time on boats. Never again. Yeah, I usually get really seasick, so I had a scopolamine patch. You don't have to say, but did you like the cruise line you took? Yes, we did. We did. We went on Royal Caribbean. Royal Caribbean. We were on Quantum of the Seas, which was really cool. Okay, showing chat. So if I go like this, and then I share. I don't get why this is a problem. Select photos. Yeah, man, it's got my full ass legal name attached to this shit. Let me see if I can just do this instead. Create this. Upload file, photos and videos. Allow. Maybe I need to go through this. How do I do this? Fuck. This should not be so complex to not have my shit showed. Edit actions. Why? I'm annoyed. And then when I go to share it to a drive, it changes the format. It makes it some like unsupported file format. The fuck? All right, I might have to just try it. But yeah, oh nice. I've been on Voyager and Mariner. Yeah, we had a Disney cruise that was following us for a while, and then we also had a Norwegian line that looked really, really pretty. It was like Norwegian Joy or something like that. Hi NJ. No, Satai said Royal Caribbean. What does he say? Caribbean. Hi Galactic. It has been a while, dude. I took like one of the longest vacations I've taken since I've like been. Oh wait, I could download all these. Share. Maybe I'll just wait for them all to download. I just don't want to take any. Share. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna download them all. Because if it does a zip file, that'll be ideal. Okay, we're officially at 3,000 hours. Holy shit, that's a lot. Hi Ben. I'm still dealing with Baldur's Gate brain rot. No, I'm not gonna help you. I'm excited for you. Hi Canada, dude. It was so fun. Dude. Victoria was beautiful. I want to go spend. I think Viz and I are gonna book a trip to like just explore Canada. Because I want to go and actually have time. We were only in Victoria for like 5 hours. And I really, really, really want to have enough time to explore some of the areas. And like we go to Banff, which is like a big outdoorsy location, national park. I would love to explore Canada. It'd be so fun. Check tomato sauce or Alfredo? Tomato, because I have bad belly when it comes to dairy. Okay, I downloaded this zip file. So if I do this, extract them all, go here, and then we can just click through them. I think this will work. Sorry guys, that took me a second because I want to show you all the pictures. The pictures. Hi, is it our? I want to say rain, but I am not going to. Is it okay for me to be here? I can tell you if you're not in the way. Welcome in. I recommend. How do I say that? Is that okay? Okagan? Okagang?
If you're gonna explore Canada, go to Drumheller, Alberta to see the world's largest dinosaur.
I'm in. I'm in. Like an actual dinosaur or wait, why are these photos like unsupported? It opens. A bunch of them are opening in paint. Huh. Okay, so if I do this and I open this, can I just go through? Oh, it's a video extension. For $1? This is so bad. Bye. I guess. Run through iPhoto and downscale them. No, I don't know what it is. It's saying that like there's some sort of like file that I need to download to watch or an extension. This is dumb. Highly recommend the Valley. It's the freshest apples. Dude, I want to do all of the I want to explore all of the Canadian things. Okay. Hopefully this will work if I scroll through these. Oh, there we go. Oh, it shows a lot of all of the live photos it's showing as lives. Interesting. I don't know if I want it to do that. I hope I uploaded all the whale pictures because we went whale watching and it was insane. I think I got some of the seals. I don't know. Hi, Spiffy. Welcome in. Yes, we do have a Charmander in here. I have several of them. Hi, Foxy. How are you? Dude, it was so fun. I'm trying to figure out a way to upload an album without fucking doxing myself. Which is turning out to be quite a difficult thing to do. Who knew? Okay. I don't know what the fuck. I should have done this before stream, but I didn't prepare for anything, and so now here I am. Here I am trying to figure this out on the fly. Yeah, we went to the Seattle Aquarium yesterday, and I want to show you guys some of the cool stuff. They're like a conservationist spot, so they like really focus on sustainability versus like just having animals to like show off to people, which I very much lack. Okay, so there's that. Guys, I saw Darth Vader playing a freaking violin, by the way. That was sick. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Okay, so let's do this. I'll show you guys Victoria. Show you this, show you that. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, guys, just bear with me while I figure out how to do this. Guys, yeah, no, I keep scrolling past it, but we legit saw somebody who missed the boat and they were like yelling. Cryptid and because every night that we were in port, we did people watching. And we were watching this person, and right as it rolled up to 8:30, which was when like the last call or whatever was, this person was like running, and then all of a sudden they stopped, and we were like, oh, maybe they just decided, you know, to stop running or what, I don't know. But turns out Cryptid and Bonks heard the person be like, get me on the fucking boat, and the family was like screaming back and forth to them. It was really bad. So they got left in Juneau, and I didn't see them again in Victoria. So, dude, that would suck so bad to get left behind like that. Okay, so here's all of the pictures here. Went to Endicott. The glacier, unfortunately, was receded so bad. Like, it was really sad, actually. But the glaciers had receded so bad that we couldn't really see them from where they were. Where they used to be, unfortunately. Is anybody else on Ashby TikTok, by the way? Because I have screenshots of Or just going, blah. Hi, Chung Boy, welcome in. At that point, they have to find a way. Yeah, so they either have to find their way back to the port or meet us at like the final spot. Which sucks. Badly. Okay, so here's some pictures of Viz at the sled doggy thing. And all of these. And these. And the little seals. Guys, I started crying because I saw seals. They were so cute. I got so many videos of Cryptid just like doing weird poses. Like so many. Okay, there's those. I have to like manually select these. I should have prepared. Okay, we're gonna look through all of these Northern Light pictures. It was fucking insane. I cannot wait to show you guys these photos. They were beautiful. And like what was weird is that what was weird is like with your just like bare eyes. What do they call that? Bare eyes. Hi, switch to Linux. Welcome in. How's the yapping? What song is this? You can do exclamation point song. But I'm trying to get a bunch of these videos from my vacation up so I can show y'all. Okay, there's those. There's that. There's that. I cannot wait to show you guys the whales too. The whales were sick. And then there's EP Viz. He was Barry CP's. There's those. There's those. There's those and those and those. Guys, they had a place. They had a place called the Horn Pub. It was called the Harp and Horn Pub. Okay. Just want to let you guys simmer with that for a second. The Harp and Horn Pub. Okay. That was interesting, to say the least. Okay, so then maybe I'll just post all these videos of the outside of the ship and stuff. And then I'll post some pictures of Rainier. Okay, so I should be able to do that. 245 items selected. Add to. Edit actions. Add to a fucking drive. Just let me do it. Okay, I think it's gonna let me do it. Hi, Berserker! Welcome in. It's a pub for horns, exactly. But it was one letter too close to something else. Horn pub. Back to work. Bye, Canada. See you later. I don't do song requests. I do not. The horn pub was crazy. Okay, so this is all preparing. So while this is happening, I think I can do this. Okay, anyway, I don't know, you guys, I've been seeing a bunch of horror games that have come out recently. I've been seeing clips all over the place about them, and I really, really want to try some. So I don't know if I would be like best served by going back to Mass Effect today or just like doing a spoopy game. Can't decide. Hi Jules. No Green Day songs about September. Wake me up when September ends. I could play it. Want a poll? Yeah, maybe do a little poll. Do one of those. Stuff is uploading. Show you guys my vacation. My goddamn stuff isn't working. I am Vianoid. I just do not have faith that this thing isn't going to dox the fuck out of me. Because I uploaded all of those videos. Where did it go? This. Let me see. I mean, I might be able to. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, I might do
Happy
it.
38th TRX love TRX love.
Thank you, Mr. Master P. Thank you for the 30 months. It's called KD Connect that lets you send things the way to AirDrop does to any devices, even Windows. Oh, interesting. Like anonymously, because I don't want my name attached to it. Test it out before you show. Yeah. I'm looking at it right now. I just don't know if it's gonna like randomly do it. You know what I mean? I don't trust it. I don't trust any of it.
Ty, what do you think of the Corsair's Neon Edge?
I think it looks cool as shit. I actually don't know all of what it does. I know that they sold out though. I think it looks really cool though from what I've seen of it. Hi, Lethal. It's good to see you. Ms. Mesby, thank you for the 30 months. Also, welcome in everybody. Do I test out with Discord before doing anything live? Yeah, I'm doing it right now. And nothing's popping up, which is nice. But, oh. It almost looks like all of the photos didn't upload, too. So we saw, what was it? We were in Seattle for the day, and then we went to... where was our first stop? Icy Street. Icy Street. So Seattle, then Icy Street. And then the whale watching, then Juneau. We went to Skagway, and then we went to Juneau. Did all of that. I think any of the... I don't think any of the videos went up there. I really want to show you guys the videos of the whales. Hi, Glick. Thank you for thanking your sub gifter. Hi, Mal. Yeah, dude, look at... It's got Canada on it. I'm just trying to figure out a way to show you guys my pictures. But yeah, I love all of Corsair's things, so I don't think that they would have made like a shitty product. Yeah, do you know if any videos might say names? I'll probably just mute them all. I'll just make sure that my stuff... Bye, big boss. Have a good day. Yeah, dude. So I'm a Corsair ambassador right here. If you guys want to buy anything from them, use my code. Yeah, dude. I caught her saying some weird ass shit in some videos. I don't even remember what the weirdest thing was, but some stuff that like would probably get cryptid canceled. Ugh. Thank you. I appreciate you, CV. Yeah. So if you guys want any Corsair products, use code Tyrex. You get money off. But Lethal, how are you? Yeah, so this is all uploading. Maybe I'll log in with my iCloud account. So there's my photos. And if I have albums... There's Disneyland. There's this. Shared albums. Huh. Well, yeah, we did a whale watching trip in Juneau, and it was crazy, dude. It was so crazy. They were doing what's called lunge feeding, and so it's where the humpbacks will like push the fish to the surface, and then and it was crazy. So pretty. And like I'll show you guys like the ways that the naturalists told us to like look at all the stuff, like, or how to tell like where the whales were coming up. La 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 la. Somebody from our boat got the coolest video. Okay, I don't know if our shared album would be good, cryptid, but I don't want to show all the pictures because like my name's on some of the stuff. I hate that I have to be so careful about being doxxed, but there's some fucking weirdos on the internet. Some fucking weirdos who will not respect people's privacy. Yeah, lunge feeding. Not lunch, lunge feeding. Yeah, they push all the fish up to the surface and then they take these big bites, and so you can see their little mouths go, and then you'll see their little tails go, woo. It was sick. Can you set the weird cryptid videos to me? Of course, for science. Yeah, as opposed to regular weirdos. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Okay. All this stuff is uploading. It's almost there. It's like 75% of way there. Trooper, I hope that your job's going well after surgery. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the lurk. Also, did anybody like hear about the announcement that was supposedly happening? Curious. Oh, supposedly. What the fuck? What the fuck happened? They're supposed to be moving Space Force to Alabama? Is that literally what it is? It was nothing? Well, that's disappointing. He's still alive. Fuck me. Great. That's so stupid. You visited my neck of the woods? Yeah, Miss Mesby. I was up in Alaska, so we took a cruise. We started in Seattle, and then we went all the way up to Icy Strait. This is our second Alaskan cruise. The first one we did was in 2023, I think, or 2022, where we started in Seward. We spent a week in like Kenai, and then went to Seward with Viz's parents, and then went all the way down to Vancouver, and then I think we got off the boat in Seattle, I want to say. But this was our second one, and it was a bigger boat, so we couldn't go into like the inside passage and stuff like that, so we didn't get to go to like Ketchikan and some of those cool areas, unfortunately. But we went up from Seattle, had a sea day, spent a day in Icy Strait, which I wish we would have spent like a half day in Icy Strait, to be honest. I think that there wasn't enough to do. Then we went down through the Endicott Arm, did a 360 with that giant boat inside like the little glacial area, and then went to Skagway, and that was where we saw the sled dogs. And then we also went to Juneau and did a whale watching tour, had another sea day, went to Victoria, and then back to Seattle. Imagine the entire world wishing you died. Dude, imagine. I can barely deal with some of the hate that I receive on social media. I can't imagine people just like, I mean, I've had people actively wish I was dying, but wish I died, but you know, having the world. My best friend lives in Juneau. It's so pretty. I'm in the interior though. I bet that's gorgeous though. Alaska's so pretty, dude. I'm so Viz and I the whole time we were like, maybe we should just move here. Okay, fuck it, guys. I'm just gonna show you guys these pictures. They're not in chronological order, though, which is stupid. Which is dumb. Wishing ill on wait, so done. Wait, hang on. Wishing ill on someone is diabolical. Not on evil people, I don't think. Hi Giant. Your pics from my IG feed. Let's go. I enjoyed seeing the pictures from your trip more than my aunt and uncle went on. Wait, hang on. More than when my aunt and uncle went on an Alaska cruise. My aunt and uncle always show the picture of being in Juneau. That's really cute. Hi Bo. I didn't get a new puppy, but I almost. Do you guys? I should tell you. Oh my god. So we went to this sled dog camp, and like got to hold the little puppies that were training to be little sled dogs for like the Iditarod and things. And the lady on the bus was telling us a story. I guess that they have to like write explicitly like, you cannot take these dogs home. But somebody on a cruise ship, they like got on and you have to like go through these checkpoints to get back on the ship. And all of a sudden this bag that this guy had was wrestling around and kind of whining, and they found out that somebody had stolen one of the fucking sled dogs, and they made him bring it all the way back personally and apologize I think they ended up pressing charges on the person. The person missed the boat on the way back. And it's like, you know what? That's serves you right. You don't get to just like take. You can just take puppies. The fuck? Like, as much as I would have, like, as much as I joke about wanting to take the puppies, never in my life would I actually abduct a dog without going through the proper things. The audacity, dude. And I just know that was some white people shit. You know what I mean? Just some entitled, middle-aged dude shit. Because she did specify that it was a man. It was like, oh my God. I can't imagine just, like, taking shit. That's insane behavior. This is taking so fucking long. This is taking so long. Missing the boat gives me so much anxiety. Dude, we saw somebody, did you hear me talking earlier? We saw somebody miss the boat. Straight up. We were in Juneau, and Viz and I had one room. It was like midship, and Cryptid and Bonks were like toward the front. And so every single time there was a port, what was nice is that we were usually on the side facing the dock, and we would look down and watch people. And the lack of urgency that people had to get back on the boat was fucking insane. Like, people were just like at 7, so we, like, the all aboard thing was at 7:30. And so like at 7:28, they would just be like, la 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 la. I was like, okay, that's fucking insane. If I got to 7:28, I would have been losing my mind. But there was this one girl, she got out of like some car or whatever, started running toward the boat. And by that time they had already like closed things up. And so then she was like on her phone walking back and forth and just pacing. And I was like, maybe she missed the boat. I can't tell. Maybe she's just like waiting for somebody. But Cryptid supposedly heard her yell like, get me on the fucking boat. And like her parents were like up top, like yelling back at her. Viz and I didn't hear it, so it must have been at the front. But this chick straight up missed the boat in Juneau, and we still had 2 more stops. So I don't know what you do there. But yeah, I've seen so many people. You have? Dude, I get paranoid. If it's like within 2 hours of the all aboard time, I'm freaking out. But yeah, I've seen so many people. That's crazy. I could never feel anxiety for them. Yeah, cruises do not fuck around. When I was on a cruise, I thought all laws were suspended. We cruised with another couple, and they had a guy get stitched to his... Wait, hang on. And the guy had to get stitched in his face due to people smashing beer bottles directly above his balcony. I know that there's like maritime law, but you can just assault people at sea? Is that what I'm hearing? Is that real? I could never feel anxiety for him. Dude, it was so bad. We only had 4 hours in Victoria, and we like stopped by this place to get fish and chips. And it was getting within like 45 minutes of all aboard, and Cryptid and I were shitting our pants. Oh, hi Adam, it's good to see you. The cruise was so good. I'm trying to upload a bunch of pictures without doxing myself. And it is taken its sweet ass time. You know, charges for the bottle breakers just because of maritime law? Dude, 45 minutes? Dude, I was shitting my pants. It was so scary. Yeah, we got there. So I think all aboard time was at like 9:30, and we got there at like 9:05. And that was... We have to be back on board 2 hours before. Dude, that's exactly how I am. It was cutting it close, in my opinion. But like, people were walking on at like, 9:28 and just being like, la 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 la, like no sense of urgency. International waters, you can do anything. That's why they have monkey flights in international waters. Oh, really? Yeah, it can get tricky because if you get into international waters, they have no way to know how to charge them. Oh, hi Froggy. Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, because like we were gambling and stuff. By the way, you guys, I played so much craps. Viz, unfortunately, you know how Viz was like, oh yeah, I put money into a slot machine and I've won a jackpot every single time. That did not happen. That did not happen this time. And so I felt that it was my duty as a wife to win back his losses. And so I went to the craps table, okay? I went to the craps table and I won a bunch of shit. Because there was this guy... Dude, I don't know if I want to like say his name. He has a very like generic name, but he was thrown out, guys. He had, like the little craps like spaces that are around the craps table. He had like a whole thing, and it was filled up with black chips, which were 100. So he had, guys, I kid you not, he probably had 10 grand that he was just like It was nuts. He was putting down like $100 horn bets, like $100 hard ways. Like it was fucking bananas. Meanwhile, I'm like, can I get $2 on all the hard ways? It was crazy. He was like pressing bets. So he'd like put 100 on each 6 and 8 and then like press the wins. And like he was putting 100 down on the fucking field. It was insane how much money he had. Yeah, $100 horn bet. Yeah. And he was winning them. He probably made $5,000 where I was sitting there and I made 300. And 300 was wonderful. So yeah, I won back some of his losses. I felt like a mommy in that moment. Because he left me. I was like, honey, I'm just going to play craps. It's like the last night before they close the casino down. I'm going to see what happens. If I lose this money, then, you know, we're going to be a little sad. So I put down $200. And by the end of it, I was at like 600. And I kept like, so I was going to walk away. I was up like $200. And I was starting to get scared because the guy next to me who was rolling and he was just on fire. He rolled a 7 and it wiped the board. And then the next guy went, and he was actively rolling, and I was getting more and more and more scared. And so I was like, "Ooh, should I cash out? Should I not?" And they were like doing a bunch of stuff on the board. And the guy who was making all the money, his name, I'm gonna call him Daniel. Daniel was like, "You don't leave when the table's hot. You know you're gonna regret it." And I was like, okay, fine. So I picked my money back up and he's like, just take all your 25s and stash them in your pocket or give them to your husband. And I was like, okay, if you insist, Daniel. Went up another $200 and I was like, okay, this guy is literally cruise ship gambling Jesus. So I'm going to listen to whatever he says. And then eventually we got to a point where the table cooled down, but it was crazy for a bit. I love craps when it's like that because like you get to know the dealers and then everybody on the table, they start like riffing off of each other. I was having the best time and I wasn't even drunk. I watched him throw 10K in one night. It was insane. There's some money on cruises. That guy had money. Hard 6 all the way. Dude, here's my deal. When I play craps, I'm always on the pass line, but if it's like the original roll where you can do like 311, like the freaking the yo bets or whatever, or the yo rolls, yo 3 and 11, you'll lose the pass line on that. So I always hedge my bets with the field, which is 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. I think it's 5. I think 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. Those are like individual rolls, like individual bets. And so I hedge my bets with those. And then once a point gets established, I always get on the 6 and the 8. And then I always do all the hard ways. And then I'll like kind of fuck around with some of the other numbers and doing the horn. But that's how I do it. And I statistically, those are most likely ones to hit. So I usually spread out all my money and make a lot of money. But the problem is like if somebody keeps rolling 7s, you can lose a lot very quickly. Hi T, I did eat, I promise. I forget to redeem the dinos. Oh yeah, everyone need to redeem your dinos. I once saw a guy put $100 bill into a slot machine and gamble it all the way. Hello, Minty! Congrats on the freaking Corsair, the Corsair ambassadorship, dude. That's amazing. It's so exciting. I know I have like all my boxes and shit back here. I'm talking about. I just got back from a cruise, so I'm talking about the craps table. John, you might just have to refresh. I don't gamble. I have no idea what you're talking about. Dude, craps is so fun. It's the table where it has like this like green, I don't know, green thing. And then it has like raised edges and people roll the dice and it's like you don't want a 7. Guys, can I get some dubs in chat for Minty, by the way? I got the pleasure of being on a panel with who, T? Oh yeah, how was Dragon Con, dude? How was it? Guys, my pictures are almost uploaded. Oh, there we go. I think I did it. To my drive. This. Upload. Okay, I think I figured it out. I think I figured it out. Okay, let's play Mermaids. Come on, guys. Drum, thank you for the gift of sub to Minty, dude. I really appreciate you. Thank you. All right, I should be good after this because this will be on my anonymous account. All right. Activity. Drive. Where are they? Is this like is this a whole folder? No, I want it in a different folder. Oh, please. Recent. Okay, yeah, they're all uploading. Lit. Okay, I'm finally getting these damn pictures. I like to be able to see if JTech streams on Wednesdays, and I always lose. Dude, they did a game of higher lower, and Crypto was like, I didn't know they had JTech on this ship. But they did do games of higher lower. We played a lot of trivia too, which was fun. Thank you for the follow. Played a lot of trivia. They had Star Wars trivia, but I took a nap all the way through it. Oops. We also played bingo, and we losed it bingo, which sucked. What else did we do? Dude, I have a small snippet. I wish I could show you guys these videos from some of the shows. Hi, Triple Gemini. But they did like a love and marriage one, and they had 3 couples up on the stage, one of which had been married like 50 plus years. And their name was like, I don't know, Scott and Karen, I think. But Scott looked like Santa. And so he just called himself Santa the whole time. And then they had a couple who was married for like somewhere between like 20 and 40 years. And I don't remember the lady's name, but the guy's name was George. And George was lit. George had been partaking in the open bar like it was nobody's business. And then they had a newlywed couple who had been married for like 5 days. And they asked them all questions. Thank you for the follow. They asked them all various questions like, what do you call your man's manhood? And like they would go through the 3. So they'd have the dudes like step off stage, and then they'd ask the women these questions, and then they would bring the men back and have them like guess what the wife said. And it was so funny. They'd ask like, who is like the biggest problem child in your family? And George was like, my wife. And he was like, no, it's other than your wife. And he was like, my wife. And then she comes back on stage. They ask her the same question, like, who's the biggest problem child in your family? And she was like, me. So then she won. It was so fucking funny. And then it was, I don't even know if I can say half of the other questions that they did, but it was wild. And then they did another one that was like Battle of the Sexes. What was the really funny one, Cryptid, where the guy, it was Battle of the Sexes, where the guys had to act out a scene from a movie, and then the girls had to act out a scene from a movie. And I don't remember why the guys were acting like they were giving birth. Do you remember what the prompt was? I don't remember what the prompt was. That show was so fucking funny, though. What cruise line did y'all go on? Royal Caribbean. A woman in labor. Did the women do the woman in labor too? I only remember the dudes because this guy was like, I'm giving birth to a Puerto Rican. Oh my God. I was gonna worry about people on cruises get drunk. Dude, George was lit. So many of these people were lit. Like, Viz is obviously sober, and so I had a couple glasses of wine with Cryptid and Bonks. I couldn't imagine the amount of alcohol. Or I couldn't deal with the amount of alcohol people were consuming. It was insane. Okay, these pictures are still uploading. Guys, I don't know if I'm gonna, like, get around to, like, playing games today with the freaking speed that this is uploading. Chill, thank you for the 2 years. What the fuck? The annoying girl is the woman in labor. Oh my God, dude. There was this girl who would volunteer herself for every single game show, and she thought she was hilarious, and it wouldn't give a chance for those like subtly hilarious people to get on the boat, and she was just like so imposing and not funny, and like she would say stuff and like it would crack her up, but then nobody would laugh, and it just like I had the worst secondhand embarrassment. I like literally was crawling into my skin. What ship was it? It was Quantum of the Seas. I think some people go on cruises to drink. That's the only reason they go. 100% sticks. 100%. I mean, back when Viz and I were drinking, that was kind of the way we did cruises. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Yeah, when Viz and I went on our first cruise with my grandma and grandpa in March of 2020, by the way, that was my first ever cruise. It was literally a week before the whole world shut down, and I thought we were going to get stranded on the boat. So we went from March 7th to the 15th, and the day we got home, COVID lockdown happened. It was so crazy. But like, they had no checks getting off that boat. It was just like, get the fuck off. And we didn't take fever, like temperature checks. Nobody checked our passports, like nothing. They just said, get the fuck off. That was insane. We had more checks on this ship than we did on the COVID ship. I want to cruise right before COVID too. Dude, remember those like stories? Chill, let's go. Do a crazy tier 3, thank you. It's September, you get a discount. Let's go. Thank you, dude. Speaking of September, you guys, we're starting our spoopathon at the end of the month. It's gonna be so fun. Wasn't that what happened on the poop cruise? No, the poop cruise was separate. I think the poop cruise was like 2016. But there was a princess line that got stranded at sea. Like they had to quarantine at sea, in Japan or something. Speedy! Hello!
Oh, hi. Just your favorite basement gremlin stopping in to say hello. Hope you had fun on your vacation.
I did, dude. I'm trying to upload a bunch of these pictures and movies so they can show you guys stuff. They can show you guys the things and stuff. Thank you for the tier 3, dude. Let me get on board. Okay. Anyway, Speedy, how have you been? Dragon was amazing. I was a fellow Twitch Women's Guild member. Let's go! I love it! Have I eaten? I did. I ate 2 pieces of toast. I had 2 pieces of toast, but a lot of caffeine, so I should probably drink some water. I'm uploading pictures right now. I'm uploading pictures. Triple Gemini, thank you for getting here. Give something wolfing. Let's go! I did eat. Yeah, chat can vouch for me. Dude, thank you so much. Can I get some exclamation point new PP in chat? Hashtag daddy issues. For 3 small payments of $39.99, you too can have daddy issues. 2 caffeines of toast. Yes. I have a good head family in for Indiana and was touring DC. Oh, fun. I love it. Anyway, thank you guys for the resubbies. Appreciate it. I know it felt weird taking so long. Like I took like 10 days off stream, 9 days, 8 days. I don't know. It was a lot. It was a lot of time. I didn't like it. I was gonna try to stream on the boat, you guys, but the internet was so spotty. Like we could barely watch TikTok, so I was like, it's not even worth it. Okay, so hopefully these videos will show share drives, my drive out of my head. What is this? Recent. Okay, I'm just gonna have to upload all of them into a solid folder. Dude, I'm gonna show you guys this picture of Viz. It's insane. Absolutely insane. Absolutely bananas. I love that how the dino in the back lights up. Oh yeah, it's voice sensitive. In case you didn't believe me. Mind you, that's how it would be with my friends. We did LAN parties in high school. Funny thing was I drank more. The more I drink, the better I got in playing Battlefield. Dude. The more I drink, the better I get at craps. The more I drink, the better I get at pool as well. But not like hammered. Yes, me still with Merm. I didn't have time. So Viz and I got in late yesterday. We got in late. So we weren't able to go get the ladies. I think we landed at like 10. And so Merm and Kenny were still sweeping. And then today's Merm's birthday. She's such a cutie. And so I think I'm gonna have to go run down there. Either that or I'm gonna have them come and hang out with us and order dinner or something. But I don't know if they want to leave the house. My mom fell recently. So she's she's getting an MRI in like 2 days. See what happened. But she doesn't feel that great, unfortunately. Playing pool's fun as hell, especially when you beat the hell out of a family that considers themselves a pool shark. Dude, Viz is that person. He's so good at everything he does. It pisses me off. He's so good at pool. He's so good at freaking Monopoly. We yo. We yo. These pictures are not showing up in chronological order, and it kind of sucks. Cryptid, I'm tempted to just show our... I don't know if this is a bad idea. Tell me if it is. I'm very tempted to just share our shared album. I don't think it's got any of our names in it. Ow. Library. Albums. Shared albums. Thank you for the follow. Sorry to hear about Merm. This can be hard to go through for you and her. Yeah, me too. Doesn't look like it has our names anywhere. That's what I was thinking. Alaska. Because I think I could do it. And I uploaded all the things. I think, anyway. And I can supplement them with this album. Because this has a lot of the whale watching shit on it. Just have to make sure that this doesn't have your names. Pictures of Bonk sleeping. Hell yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think we should be good. Hi, Curseliv. Back to work I go. Okay, sounds good, Hydra. Sorry to hear about Merm. It can be... Yeah, dude. Thank you for the follow, by the way. I'm just gonna show some of the pictures. Oh, it's taking for fucking ever. Properties. Alaska. And if I crop out a lot of the stuff, I think I should be fine. I just want to show you guys cool pictures. Meme scene. And then if I go here to here, I can crop all of this shit. It overwhelms so easily my anxiety. Okay. I think this will work. I get overwhelmed. I got a VR headset. Ooh! What have you played any games on it? Dude, if you haven't yet, download Beat Saber. That shit fucks. It's so fun. Okay, so theoretically, this is gonna work. I think this was us going out of Seattle. Let me mute my thing just in case we say names. Okay, cool. So this is when we left out of Seattle. This was like the first day. All I can hear is Cryptid saying, how many horsepower does this have? Listen to this. You guys are gonna die. Listen to Cryptid. How many engine power, how many horses does this have? Listen.
The engine power that this thing's gonna have. How many horses do you think?
1 million?
Yeah.
1 million horsepower? I think he looked it up and it was like way more than that. Oh my god. But it's got to be at least 40 horses. Dude, we walked in. We all said such stupid shit on this cruise. So we were like looking over the balcony at some of this stuff. And there was this big line in the water as the ship was moving. Cryptid was like, holy shit, what is that? It was literally the shadow of the cruise ship. And so Viz trolled her about it the whole time. And then Bonks walked into this theater. And we were like, how many people do you think it fits? And he was like, I think about 40. It was at least 200 people. So we kept saying every single time something would happen, we'd be like, oh, that's at least 40 people. How many horses you got under the hood of the ship? Oh my God. It was, dude, we said such dumb shit. I forget what I said that was super stupid. What did Viz say? Hi, John Chan. Welcome in. Oh my goodness. JTech didn't feed chat, so they took the liberty of taking care of them. Dude, JTech, I'm going to have to fire him. So this was us when we left Seattle. This was our little dinner table. So we had like fancy dinners every night. And this was like the main dining area. Guys, I need everybody to know. There was a family that sat in these areas. It's a family that sat in those areas. Every single night, I'm just going to show you guys what we dealt with. Hang on. I've got to do a little prep on this. So, they were listening to this song at full fucking volume. And every single one of them scrolling full fucking volume. Full fucking volume at dinner, all of them at once, scrolling social media. And this song played 5,000 fucking times. It was horrific. I just like Viz, Cryptid and I just sat and stared at them. Full volume. They literally, you guys, dead ass, they held hands, prayed, and then the second they looked at their phone and full fucking volume.
Dead by Daylight just
Here's Minty.
posted
This
a
is Minty,
teaser video
actually.
for their new Survivor and Killer that are coming to the
Full
games.
fucking volume. Guys, you should go
What the
follow
hell
Minty
is
on
this?
TikTok, by the way. He was one of the first people that popped up on my For You page. Full volume. Prayed, and then I wish we could have gotten, I think I did take a picture, I'm not gonna lie. But it was insane. I like, there were 2 nights where we didn't eat there because it was so fucking brutal. I love Minty too. He's great. He's got great content. But yeah, to the point where it gives you PTSD. They had posted, they were watching at full volume their own content over and over and over and over. I'm not kidding. That 1,000 Years song probably played 100 times. I am not exaggerating at all. I've made it my, wait, hang on. I will know I've made it in life when I have internet beef with Minty. No, for real. So that was our little spot. This was our view. So we were right next to the, whatever, the window, which was really cool. So it was a great spot, minus the people. Here is Bonks and Viz just doing their typical bromance shit. Very typical bromancy shit. I wish I was Bonks there. There's me and my husband that freaking JTech can't steal. I don't know what this was. Was this when they were taking mugshot photos? We were on our balcony and they were both taking mugshot photos. So I think that was a mugshot photo. There's, oh, just a little something to take the edge off. Just a little something to take the edge off. Thanks, Grumpy. They were thanking God for TikTok. Dude, it was nuts. Somebody needs to take their internet away. Oh, look at all those aesthetic pictures. Cuties, 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 cuties. This is us, Viz and I, in our fancy people outfits. There we are. Oh, I don't know why I uploaded all of these. And then here's our little group of people. This was our first sea day, so this was fancy night. Fancy night. And then I think I uploaded, hang on. I want to say I uploaded pictures and that I can't show online because they are, you can see a little bit of the this area. Can't show those. You see a little bit down the top, and I don't want to show anybody that shit because people are fucking weird. So, you know. Hi V3. Okay, wait. Where's my... Where did my scene go? Okay, there we go. Couldn't show anything. Who said that? People are weirdos. So here's Viz and I at our fancy kid dinner. Here we all. We eated fancy kid stuff. Here was Bonks equipped, being very fancy. Very fancy. Viz, so this was the following morning. We had a sea day, and that was where our fancy kid stuff was. And we were just in the water. Viz got very, very eepy after a long day at sea. And so we went to the solarium where there weren't kids allowed. It was like an adults only section that was on top of the bridge. And it was just quiet because there were no fucking kids. And Viz got very eepy and he fall sweepy. He angy eepy right here. But he equipped. Here's me. Viz was very eepies. It's a very cryptid photo. But he fell sweeps. I love the no kid there is too. It was great. No, not seasick. He was just eepy. Just a very eepy guy. There's Box! Guys, we kept trying to take pictures of each other at the angle. You know the angle where it's like, so tasty. I have pictures of Macy like this. Hang on, let me find it. Also, my phone's at 7%. Please ignore that. I have pictures of Macy like in that angle. Let me show you. This is the angle that I wanted to take a photo of Viz in, but we couldn't. Is it? Where is it? So you actually do this picture. I wanted to get a picture of Viz that looked like this. Okay, you will see this later. Okay, this is the picture I wanted. And so we kept trying to take people pictures like from that angle and we couldn't get it. Charge your phone. It's charging now. It's a with a bean. Okay, so this is Icy Strait. It's kind of like a little bit of a tourist trap, I'm not gonna lie. There was places that you could walk, but that's us before we went on our little adventure. And here's them before they went on their little adventure. So we left the boat and there was like this little dock area that you could walk through, where you could take some pictures at the seaside. Here's Cryptid. Here's us. And there was like this big orca thingy. I told you guys to be good for the babysitter. And then all chaos unleashed. So this wish was not granted. Boggs looks like he was giving a look like he used to do Karen customers at work. Okay, so here's us. We were on the ocean. This picture did not do me any favors. Hi, Boston. Picture did not do me any favors. Cryptid demanded to take a picture of me. Wide angle lens, looking like this so that I look short. The babysitter was not good to us. That's fair. That's fair. Welcome. Thank you, Queen. Thank you. Dendo Quippet and I, we will nice to the ocean, being friends and stuff, hanging out, friend pictures, Cryptid with the ocean, very nice, Quipped, very aesthetic. Okay, look, whales! Look! I'm yelling, show some tail. Hang on. I'm telling the whale to show some tail. Show some tail. Show some tail. I was so excited, apparently. Show some tail. That's insane. Show some tail. Critical, there's whales, dude. Oh, Jesus. Every single time I saw a whale, I told it to show some tail. I did get it to show some tail a couple times. Okay. Look at these two. Look at those two fuckers. Look at these two fuckers. There's us. Nice to our big boat. Viz blinked. And so then we took this like little nature walk from this kind of central area. It was a little tourist trappy, and then it walked like up and over this ridge and into this like zip lining area. And so this is the woods where Cryptid was like, as if you could outrun me. And there were all these people on this fucking trail where Cryptid was screaming, as if you could outrun me, as if you could fight me off. All over, zigzagging. There were people with strollers. I've been lurking, so I missed a lot. I remember seeing the Aurora. Yeah, dude, I'm going to show you the Aurora. So yeah, she was just diving all over. She Naruto ran. We tried to walk quickly so we could get away. Viz and I did. Yep, there she is. You can't see the as if you could fight me off. Here's all the stuff. Here's us walking away. So Cryptid and Bonks went on this kayaking tour. I asked Viz if he wanted to go on the kayaking tour. He said, over my dead body. Viz has this he has thalassophobia. He has a petrifying fear of deep water. And I tried to get him on this thing and he was like, absolutely not. So we did not go on the kayaking tour, but they did. So they had a lot of fun kayaking in the ocean. Viz and I went back to the boat and I think took a nap. But there were whales like right there. Hang on. Let me make sure I muted because I don't want you. So you see her panic? Hang on. She completely panicked. There's whales right there. She goes, oops. She fucking panicked. Whoops. She fucking panicked. Cryptid is terrified of whales. So here's where the whales were in comparison to where they were. They were showing off their little spouts and breathing their waters. But yeah, Cryptid completely panicked. So here is what Cryptid and Bonks had a very long day of kayaking. And Viz and I were up until 1 because we gambled. I was playing craps until 1 a.m. I was playing craps until 1 a.m. And so we got back to the room and Viz was like, there's like something outside. I think it's the Aurora Borealis. And I was like, so we went out there and did like some long exposures and this is what it looked like, y'all. It was crazy. This has been my on my bucket list for so long. So we just took a ton of pictures of the Aurora. Like we were trying to get different shots. We were doing like long exposure. Like this was what the stars looked like. It was absolutely insane. So this is more like what it looked like. Like it was kind of this hazy. It was a little brighter than that. I was trying to get like a little bit of a long exposure. But that's like more accurate with what it looked like. It wasn't like bing, like these pictures were, because it was a little bit foggy. Relevant tie.
Tie. Jeans are cool, right?
Sure.
Right, Tie? Right? Tie? Tie, am I right? Hey, Tie? Tie, am right? Are you there, Tie? Hello? Right? Right, Tie? Also nice pics.
Thank you. The starry sky was so pretty. Hi, Relevant. These are the Pleiades, by the way, which is a star cluster of young stars. Pretty cool. But yeah, it was crazy seeing the Aurora like that. Like, I can't, like that was 1,000% a bucket list thing. I get, it looked a little bit like this, like when all the light pollution was down.
Wait, what was the star cluster called?
I'm not gonna say anything. Relevant, thank you for the bits. But there were so many stars. So here's more of like what it looked a little bit like that. Look at Viz's head, dude. But you can just hear the waves in the background. We were geeking out. Geeking. But you can just hear the nice ocean. Oh, it was so great. I want to go back. There were drunk people below us that were screaming, "Ah! Oh my God!" the whole time. Are those the Northern Lights? There's just a bunch of drunk women. Hi, Hawk. So yeah, dude, it was crazy. It was so cool. And you could actually like see it change and like flicker a little bit. Hi, Hawk. It was nuts. nuts. Ugh. I can't get over it. So I put all these pictures in our little shared album. That was just a really cool star that I saw. But the night sky, like, it looked just like that. It was so beautiful. Ugh. Ugh. I put some filters on them. And so after that, we fell asleep. You should have told them not. I know it was this other one's Imagine. They're like, oh my God. So the aurora are not bright. No, I don't know if they ever look like that. Like maybe if you're like up really north, it looked more foggy green. Almost. It was like you could definitely see that the night sky was clear and a ton of stars, but like it wasn't as fluorescent as this. Like the ocean was like a green hue. Like I think the most accurate way to describe it would be like one of these videos. It was a lot brighter than this because you could see the silhouette of the mountains really well. Yeah, and for whatever reason this isn't like a high def picture. But you could see it, you could see a lot more clearly. But it kind of had that like green foggy look, but it definitely wasn't like bing. Speaking of nuts, have you heard of the constellation Pleiades nuts? Yeah. You can't see the aurora with naked eye. We could definitely see it. We could see it, but it didn't look like this. It was a lot more dim. I want to go to Norway at midnight to see the midnight sun during the summer. Dude, I've been in Alaska with the midnight sun. It's bananas. Went to see Joe Perry project on August 20th. I took some awesome photos. Let's go. Let's go. I'm glad you had fun. So yeah, there's all the Aurora Borealis. That was like, I wanted to see that before I died. I could die happy. That was so unbelievably cool. So then this was at like, I think it was like 6 a.m. In Skagway. So we woke up the next morning in Skagway. Cryptid, what in the hell is wrong with you? I just need to know. This is Cryptid's husband, by the way. Insane. Insane. So yeah, here's the little port in Skagway. I think I posted, yeah, look, these are sea otters, you guys. These are sea otters. So they got really scared because you can hear a helicopter in the background. And so they popped their heads up and they were like, fuck. But yeah, they like will pop all their little heads up and got really scared. But it was a family of little sea otters. And they're the ones that like will hold their babies on their chests. Oh, they were so cute. We saw a couple of them at the Seattle Aquarium that I'll show you later. But they got the crap scared out of them. They were so scared. So cute. I wonder if they popped their heads up again. But they went around the corner because they're like, fuck this shit. I love how the sea otters play with rocks too. Yeah, there they are. You can see their tiny little heads. Ah! Look at all of them. There was a whole family. There were probably like 10 of them. They were so cute. But all the wildlife we saw, yeah, they kept popping their heads up like, what the fuck is that racket? Lo, did you see his tail? Hang on. I'm trying to make sure that I don't say anybody's real name, but I commentate a lot of these. You see the little tail? They're so cute, I could die. He pops up. His little tail! Oh my god, I just saw one's tail. So cute, I could die! Okay, I forget what I was recording here. Was I just recording the skyline? I must have. I don't know, I was probably just surveying the area, I guess. I have no idea what I was doing. Oh! The babies! They were so cute, I could die. But look at that shit. Look how beautiful. Yeah, random chats is a good place to put anything. But yeah, there were little sea beans. Hi, Sai. So yeah, this was Skagway, and like there was like fog over here, and like you could see like snow-capped mountains and all sorts of beautiful stuffs. So this was where we were people watching because people would have to run up this dock to get back on the boat in time. And then Skagway, like the actual city, was in here. So we like got off, walked all the way over here. We got picked up by a bus right here to go to the sled dog stuff. And I'll show you guys all sled dogs too. But it was, God, it was so pretty. Ugh, so pretty. I can't get over it. I want to go back already. Here's us with a very scenic background after we woke up. Here's Bonk's same scenic background in a different room. Here's these two, different scenic background from their room. And then we got on the little pier. This was like where the helicopters were. These cutie patooties. Cryptid looks so pretty. Here's us with our very scenic, like look at the mountaintops. Like they were still snowy. It was so pretty. Hi, Sai. Oh, it was so fucking pretty, dude. I can't get over it. So this was our friend Vacay. Then here's Vizonite. This is like the little town of Skagway. So they had like this like main street where there was all sorts of food and shops and like fun stuff. Wow, Box is hot. Look how hot my husband is. Ugh, he's so handsome. I love him, my husband. Look at him cute little faces. I love him so much. He's such a cutie. Look at his little smile. This is like his genuine smile, which makes me so happy. I love him. So yeah, here's Skagway with some of like the mountains behind it. They had like all these cute little... Yes, honey! Accept the compliment! Accept the compliment, you wiener. Accept it now! I'll kill you. Everyone tell Viz he's handsome, okay? Tell him he's a very handsome man. No. Y'all are cool dudes. Thank you, Araya. He's so handsome. Okay, so then there was like this little train tour. Viz and I, like 3 years ago, we took a tour on the train. Maybe I'll show you guys some pictures from our other cruise too, so you guys can see like what we've done. But yeah, here's a cool train. And we had taken a family picture there like 3 years ago. Thank you, Adam. Viz is very handsome indeed. Cryptid is a beautiful being. And so are you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Pure style. I know. Look at that steez. Viz, what are you wearing? Looks like husband material to me. Oh my God. Twitch was quiet without you. I know. I know. Oh, look at this. Look at this eyebrow. Look at that eyebrow action. Hot. Hot. Oh, that was kind of cute. I didn't see that one where I'm looking at him. Cute. And so then this was us going back to get on the boat.
This is handsome. This has been confirmed by everyone in chat.
Yes, indeed. Indeed. He's giving Riz the camera. You see his that eyebrow? Oh, hell yeah. I posted some concert photos. Sounds good. So this was the road on the way up to the sled dogs, and we like went up this like river valley into the like deeper into the mountains. Is that French, honey? Is that French or Italian? He doesn't know either of those languages, by the way, chat. Honey? What is going on? I think it's French too. I don't think he knows French. I'm almost positive he doesn't. I did hear him sing "Oh Christmas Tree" in German though for the first time last year. I had no idea he knew German. Honey. Oh, that was our little cruise director talking. Twitch felt quieter, dude. I bet it was because I wasn't here to yell at everybody. I think Fizz might be having a stroke. I think he might have learned French overnight, guys. Someone call a doctor. Not me, though. This was pretty cool. It was like one of the tidal areas. And it was just like, it was awesome to see so much untouched nature, you know? Hi, Amandink. Yeah, I'm going through some of my photos. This was when we were in Skagway, which is beautiful. Honey, are you actively putting this into Google Translate? Somebody call a doctor. I think my husband's having a stroke. I don't think he's okay. Honey, you good? Do people have permission to stream the VC while Ty's streaming? No. Yeah, that's just kind of bad manners. A little bit, in my opinion. But hi, Glenn. Is it true that some people wake up from Kona speaking a different language if they know that language? Yee. I don't think you just pull it out of nowhere. Not that I'm aware of, anyway. Oh, God. He's gonna go back to work. Au revoir. Okay, bye, honey. I think that's what he means. But yeah, no problem, Hawk. Huh. Interesting. Glenn, I'm doing well. I'm having fun looking back at these pictures. I miss it already. So pretty. So yeah, there were these like tidal flats and stuff. So this whole like bay was really, really shallow. And the person that was taking us up to the dog sled camp, she was telling us about all the like the gold rush history and stuff. Oh, Viz timed out Wally for 10 seconds. Wow is right, Wally. I'm my hands are clean. It was probably a bot. Probably. What am I gonna do with you people? It's my husband and my friends who are the most disruptive. How is this life? Honey? Go back to work and stop being a menace. You wiener. Anyway. What do you mean, you people? You guys are, yeah, you people. You heard me. Did I stutter? Did I stutter? Guys, arrest my husband. Somebody come get him. Come get this man. Sounds good, Hawk. Anyway, as I was saying, it was really cool, like learning about the gold rush. It's because I'm green, isn't it? Honey, you're distracting me from my talk. I'm telling them about our vacation. You just come in here and start banning people. That's so rude. Also, you're not green, okay? We all know that. I'm greenest. Guys, what do I do? Well, if you were in my position, what would you do? I don't know what to do with you people. And French for sorry, I don't speak English. I'm going back to work. Goodbye. Wow, high school French lessons really come back from memory. Let's go! Ban privileges revoked. I think I have to ban my head mod, who's also my husband. Hi, Vix! This is just a boy. False. This is a menace. So... as I was saying...
Quick Ty, ask him if he likes Paradise or however it's spelled.
Oh, Jesus Christ. He'll kill me. We love Viz. I think I have to ban him. This is a story about how my life got flipped upside down. Dude, that's exactly how it feels. Honey, I'm coming upstairs to arrest you. You're going to jail for disturbing the peace. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, anyway, back to my story. So the lady, yes, honey, accept the arrest. You can't, I'm gonna charge you with evading.
Lizard.
I'm gonna charge you with evading,
Lizard.
arrest. Or, what is it? Resisting arrest?
Lizard.
I'm charging you with a resisting arrest. Put Viz in jail. GD, welcome in. Anyway, so we were in Skagway. I'm going to set the scene for anybody who's just tuning in. I'm setting the scene. Ooh, we're in Skagway. Which was historically a little old mining town. It was like booming with gold during the gold rush in like the late 1800s. And there was like this big like tidal flats area where people thought that the water was deeper than it was, but all of their ships would like run aground right here, and they would have to pack in all their supplies to this town that was like hell and gone away. So this was like with the this was like with the tide out. Tar, thank you for the bits. Hi Tar, by the way. Straight to the dungeon, exactly. So yeah, a lot of these places would just like run aground here, and there was a bunch of salmons in here, and we also saw a bald eagle that I'll show you in a second. Look, America, fuck yeah! Except I'm not very proud right now because of things that are happening. But isn't this beautiful? It's just like this big river, like tidal area. I forget what this river was called. Do you remember what it was called? Cryptid? Hi, John. Cryptid or Viz? Look at all these fish! Bonks is in the background saying, I wish I had a fly rod. The Taya Tidal Flats. Right? Was it really that? Also, Lurgan trying to get through my movie challenge. Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Tar, for being here. Thank you. I thought for the longest time the Alaska was part of Canada. That's okay. That's okay. It might as well have been. But yeah, here's all these little fishes. So all the salmon, they were like getting to the end of their spawn. Here's Bonks next to the little river. Okay, so here are two of the sled dogs. This one's name was Gremlin. And this one's name was... Do you remember what her name was? It wasn't Kona, but it reminded... Kira. Her name was Kira. So Kira was, I think, 8 or 9, and she got injured when she was a baby, and so she just became like a house dog, and she's a companion dog for Gremlin. Gremlin is a fucking maniac. He completed like 9 Iditarods, and so he's in his retirement years, and he was just seeping in his nice cold patch of dirt, and he was vibing, but he was a freaking legend. And then this little guy, his name was Snickerdoodle, and Snickerdoodle was so cute. And so Snickerdoodle was just a love bug who just wanted to hang out and get butt scratches. I think these are live. It's a wubba butt scratches. But this is just a baby. Just a wubba butt scratches. But Snickerdoodle was the best baby. I think he was 8 months old. And just the cutest little BB. Just get a butt scratches. Thank you for the follow. And so then we went over and we got pictures with the little puppy babies. So they had this like little enclosure area. This little enclosure area where all of the puppies were, and I'll show you that. I think we got some pictures. But this puppy that Bonks was holding was just like eating his face. Like obsessed. Bonks is like a freaking animal whisperer. But this baby just loved Bonks. And then this baby wanted to eat my this was Nash, and he was trying to eat my coat. But that was Nash. You could see Nash just chomping. Nash was very, very fighty-bitey. They were in their kind of like teenage puppy years, and they just wanted to bite everything. This is such good puppies. They're the bestest babies ever. I love them. Just a baby. Just a tiny baby. Look, dude, look at how cute these babies were. They were just derpy, adorable little things. And they were trying to, so the next stage of their like sled dog training, so they would stay in there. They just got weaned from their moms a couple weeks ago, and then they'll go into this other area where it's like more rocky and varied terrain and stuff, and they can toughen up their paw pads so that they can start like running and actually pulling sleds. But they were the cutest babies. Viz was in heaven. In heaven. These are the only babies that Viz and I want. There were 2 of the babies over here who were fighting, and that puppy was like, what the hell? What are my siblings doing? Oh, that was a good one. This is a great picture, dude. Oh, it's a squeamy baby. God, they were cute. And so here's us with the babies. Okay, and then we got over to this other little place where we made some s'mores and we learned more about the puppies while we were having s'mores. And then there was like this little nature walk that was up to this area that had a waterfall and stuff, which is where we took some pictures. So here is us at the waterfall, and it was very pretties. I loved it. So anyway, at least you didn't think South America was under Kansas. Oh no, JTech thought that Utah was on the East Coast. So that was pretty cool. That was pretty great. Okay, and then there were so many mushrooms. I want you to know that this is Cryptid's hand, and that the whole time, I think this is alive. Is it? There's a live where I'm yelling at her to not touch the damn mushrooms. Look at... That mushroom is definitely poison. Okay, it's got a red cap. I could not get her away from these goddamn mushrooms. And so in this photo, I'm actively yelling at her to not touch it. And this one was cool. It looked like a nipple. That's why I took a picture of it. These were pretty cool. I don't know what those were. So anyway, I could not get her to back the fuck off these mushrooms. I wanted to so bad. I said I was going to let her foam at the mouth and die in this forest if she did. I warned her. And then here's more pish. You see all the pishies? Pish! Look at all these pishes! There were some big fucking salmon in there, by the way. I would leave her to die because I warned her! But yeah, look at all these pish. So, like, what the sad part about salmon is they go... So, they... What is the... There's a word for it, where they spend part of their life in freshwater and part of their life in saltwater. So they come up to the freshwater rivers to spawn and have their eggs. And then the eggs stay in the freshwater. They die. Exactly. And there's a word for it, though, a science word. But they'll, like, have their babies up the river, and the salmon will spawn, spend the first part of their lives in freshwater, and then they'll go out to sea, live for, like, 3 to 5 years, and then come back to have babies. So this was at the end of all these guys' lives. So like the salmon turn bright red, specifically like the sockeyes, and then they'll just die. And there's a lot of dead salmons, and then they become lunch for bears. We did not see any bears this trip. So this was also in Skagway. This was like one of the things that they used to drill through a mountain, to get through, like, for roads and shit, which is kind of crazy. It was huge. Also, I will not be taking any comments about my height. This thing was huge, okay? The fuckiest die cycle? Exactly, chill, exactly. So that was the whole drilling machine, and then this was when we were leaving. It was just so pretty. Ugh. So fucking pretty. I want to go back, guys. Like, right now. Just so relaxing. I still like 6 feet tall, so you must be short. I am not short. I'm 5'6". Giant snowplow. Was it really? Hi, Danny. Dude, look at how pretty. So we like left Skagway at like 8:30 or something like that, and it was right at sunset, and it was just fucking stunning. Here's Cryptid and I. Trying to look buff. Cryptid ate so many mints that her mouth turned blue. And she didn't realize until this picture. So, that's that. Trying to be buff. And then we were trying to take some long exposures because they had missed the Aurora Borealis the night before, and unfortunately it didn't. It didn't appear again. But we got some, like, kind of cool, like, artsy pictures. Mint Queen. Yeah, mints, aka mushrooms. So then this was the next morning. We woke up at like 5:30 a.m. Because we ended up in the Endicott like arm of the channel, and there's a glacier. What was really sad, and it's very, very, very apparent in Alaska. So these are all like areas where glaciers still kind of existed, but were receding. A lot of the glaciers in this area have collapsed and melted due to climate change. So if you don't believe in climate change, I'm going to kindly invite you to shove one of these ices up your ass because it's everywhere. So, and it's human caused. Anyway, okay, so then we were in this arm, and there were like a bunch of icebergs and stuff from the calving events from the, some people might like that, it's true, ice in the ass. Straight up there. But yeah, there were like a bunch of ices in the water from the calving events. But it was stunning. Like, this was where we ate breakfast inside, but this was all of this was rock, and this is where a glacier would have been. You can see like the little remnants of it. I started crying because it was just really sad to see. So this was the Endicott Glacier. You couldn't really see it. It was like clear up there because it had receded so much. But it was absolutely gorgeous. in there nonetheless. Like all this water, like this is actually the color that it was. All the glacial runoff made it like kind of turbid, and just this bright blue. It was beautiful. I'm gonna snooze this ad while I go through the pictures. But here's us taking the little pictures. Here's us being weird. Diandromus is a term for fish. Am I saying that right? Diandromus. Something. But yeah, it was just, oh God, it was so pretty. But these are all where glaciers used to be. It was sad to see. It was cool to see like underneath where all of the like erosion and the weight. So one of the things that the lady told us in Skagway is that the mountains over the last, like, I think it was like 30 to 50 years have actually risen by 9 feet. Because as the glaciers have melted, the weight isn't there anymore, and the rock actually rebounds, which is kind of nuts. So that's just further evidence that the glaciers are receding. So here's Viz being aesthetic as fuck with his coffee and his croissant. But yeah, here's another area where the glaciers were, but it was just like foggy and serene and beautiful. Here's these two. These two photogenic fucks. So photogenic. Here's us. Here's more of us. Here's me. Here's Bonks. Aesthetic as fuck. Cryptid aesthetic as fuck. God, it was so unbelievable. Like, unbelievably beautiful. He's brave putting that croissant on the edge. We like to live life on the edge. But yeah, it was so beautiful. But yeah, here's a glacier, which was really pretty. And then here's us. I'd be so sad if it fell off. There's like a deck that was below, so it would have just landed on somebody's head, which would not have been ideal. But bye, John. We'll see you later. But yeah, and then here is, where was this? Where is this? Is this Juneau? Yeah, this is Juneau, right? Oh, here's the whales. Yeah, so this is Juneau. This was the coolest part of this fucking thing, besides seeing the northern lights. But we saw all these, they were humpback whales. And what they do is they actually migrate. It's like 3,000 miles or some shit from Alaska to, the ladies do this. They migrate from Alaska all the way down to Hawaii to have their babies. So they have their babies in kind of the more mild water in Hawaii. And then they feed a ton in Alaska while they're pregnant, and then move down to Hawaii, have their babies, and then they don't eat again until they return from Alaska. So they swim pregnant as fuck to Hawaii, have their baby, nurse their baby, and then migrate all the way back up to Alaska before they eat again. And usually like the big male whales, the bulls, they'll like live down in Hawaii and migrate as well, but they'll like get the ladies pregnant down in Hawaii because that's apparently that's where the mood strikes them. But the interesting thing is that all the different whales have different flukes. So their little tail markings, when they go up, they can tell, like all of the naturalists can tell which whale is which just by the patterns on their flukes. So this one, his name was Kelp. And the way that they knew that was his big tail comes up right here. Look how cool this is. Isn't that so cool? So that's Kelp. But it was so fucking cool. So those little markings on his tail were how they could tell who was who. Very cool. And he was feeding with like 2 other whales. We didn't know who they were, but they were doing what's called lunge feeding, where they push all the herring up to the surface. And all these little seagulls, these little opportunists, they would be floating on the water. And then as the whales were like coming up, the birds would like fly and kind of get all busy and hover. And that was how you knew like where the whale was going to come up, because they dive in and they pick off the herring from around where the whales were. But it was so fucking cool. Oh, so cool. All these people wouldn't move. So you're going to see like this chick's like the back of her head a bunch. It was so annoying. And they wouldn't move. But look at the cute little whales. It was so fucking cool. See all the hair coming up in my screen? It's because this lady would not fucking move. It was the worst. Yeah, it was awesome. So you see all these like little birdies waiting to pick off the herrings as they struck. Hi Chapman, it's good to see you. This chick's hair, it was pissing me off. Yeah, look at that. Just all of her hair. This is the worst. And they would not take turns. They all just like hogged one side of the boat. I don't think I get any whales on this one. But look at this. Look at this. This shit was crazy. And then they would bring up their little fins and they kind of wave at you. It was so cool. Bye, Lionel. And then they have their little booties would go in the... Oh, so cool. But look at all the little seagulls. I love whales too. They're so cool. I loved it. And then in the background, you see all the like the glaciers and things. I've seen some of those entitled people. 100% Adam. Oh my God. People like act a fool. Truthfully. But yeah, so all the birds, like you could tell where a whale was going to pop up based on... Oh, there it is. You could see where a whale was going to pop up based on where the birds were like kind of wrestling about. Oh, there was one I missed. It was over there. It was so cool. But Kelp was like giving us a little show with his little tail. So fucking cool. She called him Kelpster. Ugh. They were huge too. Okay, give us some tail. No, not tail on that one. Hi, True Grit. I'm just showing pictures of my vacation recently. So see how like the birds, like they took off? They like take off and you could tell they were like getting a little bit more excited. And then they'll go and they'll dive around the area where the whale comes up. I think it comes up like right here-ish. I think anyway. I don't remember. Maybe not. I recorded at the dumbest times as well. Like, I did not do a very good job of recording. It was so hard to figure out where they were coming up. I pan over here to the Mendenhall. So that's the Mendenhall Glacier. And then you see the little fin. So cool. I'm a professional whale watcher. It was so cool. Ugh. And then they have their little breaths, their little noses that come up, and then their little spouts. But yeah, that's the Mendenhall, which is a huge glacier. Actually, had a huge calving event and like flooding recently because it's melting, which was shitty. Oh God, they're so cool. Little tail action. Give us some tail. But they were so big, dude. Like it was actually crazy. Like this video does not do it justice. They were fucking huge. Like 35, 40 feet. Ugh, I love whales. Is this Mass Effect? It is, Cookie! It is. It's Mass Effect 4. Hi, Big Hoss! I'm showing pictures of my whale watching adventures. It's very, very fun. I don't remember if I got any more. I don't remember. Oh, yeah, this one. This one. This is a good one. So he comes up, he goes, "Nyar," and then he waves his little fins. So they'll like flip upside down and you can see their little fins. It's so cute. Where'd you go? This was in Juneau. And this fucking guy, he would not get his head out of the way. Dude, he was doing this to both Cryptid and I. His head just perfectly, like, in the way every single time. And this boat, the pilot was actually getting kind of mad because you're supposed to stay like 150 yards away from whales, and they were way too close. So our captain was actually like kind of spicy. But this is the Mendenhall Glacier coming down into Juneau, and it's huge. Great hikes. Can't believe how much the glaciers receded. I know. Rick, it's depressing. I cried seeing some of it. It was really sad. Okay, so yeah, you can see how all the birds get all riled up and then just like, nyar, eat into fishies. They're little flippers. So like then the birds will come in and they'll just like pick off little pieces of fish. Then there's this little, I think this is still kelp. They're so cool. I like can't get over how cool it was. I've never lived next to the ocean, so all this stuff is like so new to me, and I know it's like very typical for a lot of people. Cryptid saying I'm kind of freaked out, but I feel far enough away in the background. She's terrified of whales, but loves sharks. It's insane. Ugh. So cool. Anyway. And then here's like us just like mobbing around the bay there in Juneau. It was so pretty. I don't know why the videos like aren't very good quality. I love that Wales is what does her in. It's insane. She's totally fine with sharks, but not whales. Also, I like kept sticking my head out the window and just ruining every single picture inadvertently of hers. Like every single time. Just bing, my giant purple head. Yep, like this. Oopsie. I'm trying to think of what else we did or what other things they were talking about. Yeah, I kept sticking my head out like just perfectly. Where's the other whales? Yeah, so this one was actually hauling ass. It was so fucking cool. Ugh. I want to go back. Oh, that was like too bright. So anyway, there was our whale watching experience. But this is how big. So Kelp's mom has had, she was born in like 2003 or something. So she's like 24 or 2001, 2002, something like that. But she's like 24 years old and has had 9 babies. Tay, thank you for the 10 months.
Well, looking at that 10 months.
Thank you.
Somehow it feels much
it really
longer than
does,
10
doesn't
months.
it? It kind of feels way longer. But that's how like big their tails are. So I think her name is Flame, and she's had 9 babies. And so there were 4 years. She like holds one of the Guinness Book of World Records on having back-to-back-to-back babies. So there were 4 years in a row where she was nursing a baby. So she was pregnant and nursing up in Alaska, went down, like got her weaned her calf, went down to Hawaii, had her baby, got pregnant down in Hawaii, was nursing her baby all the way up, did the same 4 years in a row, 55 feet long. It's crazy. So this is what her fluke looked like, and it's like very unique. And that's how they could identify her, which is just so cool. And then we went to the salmon bake afterward, and it had, dude, the food there. Oh my God. I ate so much food. It was insane. It was so cool. But like there was like this little area to hike up to next to a river, and we ate like there was like ribs and salmon and cornbread and pasta salad and all sorts of stuff. It was awesome. And there was this mine there that just freaked me the fuck out because you looked in there, it was dark, just dark as shit. But it was a lot of fun. Her thing says stay feral, by the way. Stay feral. Here's Bonks encrypted. I should have uploaded more pictures of Biz and I just kept them on our thing. Here's Bonks being a little rock guy. Hi, Floppy Bunny. Hi, guys. But yeah, here was like the view of Juneau. I have to show you guys. Okay, so here's Juneau and the dock. I think we showed a picture of the lady who missed the boat here. Yep. So this person was screaming at the boat, "Get me on the fucking boat," and was pacing back and forth and like on the phone, straight up missed the boat. Like they had run from like over, it was actually back here where they were running, and then like missed. Like probably should have. And it looked like they were just like in a shop, like shopping for too long. Just bad time management. Missed the boat. Can you get some 07s in chat for this lady? So bad. And then we had a sea day, and then we got to Victoria. And that was cool. And we took a little selfie because we wanted to stay in Alaska. But Victoria was so cute. They had this little like area where there were all these houseboats. And so they were just like permanent structures on the pier in the water. And the town was just like the cutest fucking thing. They had like water taxis into like the main downtown area. And it was just cute as hell. So they have this floating B&B. I want to stay there one time with a seagull on it, of course. Who's that stud in the pic with you? I don't know. I just met him on the cruise. But it was so cool. Someone's out several grand, 100%. They've got to like fly back. But we took these little water taxis over to like actual Victoria. They live on a houseboat in Seattle. In another life. So here's my cute husband and Quipid's husband. And here's us on the little boat. We met a really nice Canadian family from Manitoba who took these pictures for us. And then we took little pictures in downtown Victoria. It was so fucking pretty. Cryptid was saying something outrageous and Viz was not having it. He was not having it. He was like, oh my God, shut up. Hi, Filthy Casual. I have to see your dude, it's so great. It's been so fun. But yeah, the sea buses were so cool. I loved that so much. He just said he's your husband. I know, there goes more followers. Dude, I posted that and like people, it had the opposite effect that I thought it was gonna have. It was wild. I think I got like 1,000 followers on Threads, which was not what I thought was gonna happen. Viz hates me. She's like his little sister. But look, Canada. Look, guys, this was Darth Vader playing the violin. Hang on. I told you guys the dark side is cooler. I told you. Darth Vader playing the violin.
Thank you.
He goes, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was amazing. I was so excited. Oh my God. Be cool. Darth Vader had Crocs. No. But yeah, that was awesome. We gave him some monies because he was doing a great job. And then we went to Chinatown, which is like the second oldest Chinatown in North America. So we walked through that. I wish we could have eaten some of the food. This is why I want to go back to Canada, and I want to just stay in Canada because we only got 5 hours in Victoria, and I could have spent 2 days there. You know, it was such a cool spot. And we went through like these little back alleyways. There's this place called Turntables, which is like this old. Boggs was very excited for turntables. And they had all this old like cassette players and freaking records and CDs and so much shit. It was awesome. They also had this mugshot, Michael Jackson. I had to take a picture of it. Oh God. But yeah, the vinyls were so sick. Yeah, I've only gone to Canada for 1 day and I'm dying to go back. Same. I want to go so bad, but this turntable spot was so cool. In this like very narrow alleyway was lit. And then here's these cuties. Ew, love, gross, barf. Boo, hiss, throws tomatoes. And we ended up eating at this place. It was like the Victoria airport thing. It was like a seaport or something like that. And we got fish and chips there. It fucked. I wish I would have taken pictures. And then the like little Capitol lit up like this. These are pictures that somebody on our cruise took, dude, of the lunge feeding. There were like, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7 whales here. That's crazy. I don't remember if this is the videos. I don't think the videos uploaded, Cryptid, of this. But isn't that crazy? Ugh. It's so cool. So anyway, that was the cruise. Did I take iPhone Live? No, yeah, I did, but this isn't my picture. So Cryptid got this from somebody on Facebook. But there's a video and it's very cool. Very cool. I'm starting to think somehow shadow banned on Threads and I can't seem to grow. Oh, it's hard, dude. It's hard. Yeah. I've grown purely from viral posts. I don't grow regularly. I live 20 minutes from the home where Michael Jackson lived in Santa Barbara. Oh shit. I'm buying CDs again. It feels different having my media. Dude, it's so cool. They had like cassette tapes and all sorts of stuff. I really liked it. I was lucky enough to have 2 weeks in Toronto in 2013. Went to Niagara. That's so cool. Yeah, I want to spend some time in Canada. Anyway, so there's the cruise. It was pretty cool. I really liked it. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Would go back. It was just like, it was so fun. The coolest thing. Oh, and then I wanted to show you guys, hang on. I'm going to upload a lot of these to a folder so that you guys can see the Seattle Aquarium. Did you guys just back? Yeah, just barely yesterday. We got back at like 10 p.m. last night. Let me go into my drive and make a folder. I do have to pee, so I'll be right back. I'll be right back and I'll make a folder and show you guys Seattle. Anyway. Hi, Streakin'! Ugh. Okay. Saw a video of someone asking where the water comes from. Oh my fucking god. Somebody show them a PowerPoint of the freaking water cycle. Goodness gracious. We're on a cruise to Quebec in 4 weeks. Dude, oh, I'm so jealous. That's very cool. That's very cool. Hang on. Let me go to recent. Here, I can go to the folder. Type. Search. Alaska. Okay. I think I can show you guys some of these. I want to show you guys some of the aquarium stuffs. Let's see. Because like there was so much cool shit in the aquarium and the... Did I only take that many photos? I must have. Ugh. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I'll actually figure out how to do this. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Should I play Phillies defense or Pittsburgh defense this week? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I do. I feel refreshed, but also like exhausted because we. Here's like the freaking travel situation was not that great. I streamed on Saturday and Sunday, and then on Sunday night packed up. We got up at 3 a.m. on Monday to fly out, board the ship at noon, went on the cruise for all week, and then got off the ship at like 6 a.m. yesterday, spent the entire day in Seattle, and then got home at like 11 p.m. And now here I am. I think I just need to be at home and stare at a wall. I need the rest of the vacation, dude, for real. I know I can't decide if I want to play any games today. It's also my mom's birthday. I do need to go get my dogs eventually. Yeah. So maybe I'll just cut this stream a little short and then I'll stream for a while tomorrow or something. We do at the end of the month have what's it called? September, and I'm gonna do our spoopathon on the 26th. Okay, I need to talk to my mods about this, but I'm just gonna pose the question publicly. How long do you think I should do the spoopathon? Because I could do it for like a week, but usually we end up going way longer than that. 69 days. I swear to God, my mods are like, Ty, don't go too long. And then they come in here and they say endless, 69 days, 3 months. I beat the whole Mass Effect series again. Let's go! Went to Alaska last 2 times. We're going to the Caribbean in December. Let's go! Gadget, I hope you have so much fun. I wish I could make a living staring at a wall. I know, same. Unfortunately, we have to interact. Vacation exhaustion is a thing. My parents went on a cruise in Alaska and then they got home. Dude, we adventured so much. I am 100% pooped. Also, guys, look at how nice our numbers are right now. 69. Hi, Mama Six. I saw a meme a few years back that said nobody needs a vacation more than people who just got home. Dude, dead ass. I need a vacation from my vacation. A subathon should be 7 to 10 days. I think so too. I think 8 days was a good one, but then I went 21. Because like what I could do, listen here, chat. What I could do is I could stream for, the 26th to the 1st. And then we could do, I'm going on a trip to San Diego for TwitchCon in the middle of October. And then I'm taking the last week of October off. So realistically, what I could do is start, let me look at my calendar. I could start on the 26th of September and then intermittently take some days off to, what's it called? To go on those travels. So I could realistically stream for like the 26th to the 15th. And then take it off for TwitchCon. And then the last week I'd go on vacation for realsies. That could be a way to do it. We're taking a vacation after each of our plane cruises, Disney World and Universal. Oh my god, you guys are gonna need some rest. Thank you, Mama Six. It was so fun, dude. I want to go back, and I just want to stare at a wall. But yeah, I'll be at TwitchCon. I will not be at DreamHack Atlanta though, because I planned a trip. I thought that it wasn't gonna be over Halloween. I have a trip planned with my mom and sister over Halloween. I'm kind of mad that DreamHack did that. So that sucks. But yeah, I think I'll just do stream like it is, and then tomorrow we'll play Mass Effect. Freaky!
I did your baby.
Let's go! Can't wait to see you again. I know it's gonna be so fun. Freaky, thank you for the 9 months. You could finally get your own baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, I'll go like get my dogs and drop off packages and shit. That way you guys actually get your pair packages. Thank you so much, Freaky. I appreciate you, dude. All right, guys. Since it's my mom's birthday, I'm gonna go hang out with her. We'll go raid out to somebody. I mean, do you even want to raid out? I'll do whatever you guys want to do. Also, guys, go if you haven't yet, and you can, and you have the time and space. I'm gonna add everyone in Discord, so there'll be 2 pings today. I'm very, very, very sorry. I have a new video up of my stuff on my YouTube. Let me copy the link. Go watch this video and leave a comment. Oops. And leave a comment. Okay, in this. Yay! All right. I'm not okay. I think what I'm gonna do is just like wait, hang on. Send mom our love. I absolutely will. Yeah, it's my mama's birthday today. Thank you, DJ. I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. Yeah, I'm gonna go and just like lay down and stare at a wall. I feel nauseous for whatever reason. I did have a freaking ovarian cyst rupture yesterday, which was ass. All right. Shall we go? Shall we? Gosh, I'm like not feeling like super interactive. I think I'm just gonna end stream, to be totally honest. To just decompress. So we'll go do that, and I'll let you guys disperse to your normal spots wherever you would like to go. Just because I always feel like I have to interact after I raid out, and that's hard. I'm just feeling a little on E. Okay, guys, thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Please don't forget that you matter, your mental health matters, and the bravest thing you'd ever do is reach out and ask for help when you need it, okay? I will be live again tomorrow, and then everything's gonna resume back to our regularly scheduled program. I'm in the process of planning our spoopathon, which will be fun. And I will see you tomorrow, okay? Please go watch that video. It's my first ever one that I've done like that, like recent news things. So let me know what you think. If you want more stuff like that, or if you think I could do better on some parts. Okay, guys. Bye. See you later. I'll see you tomorrow.